What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Brain Waves. Let's get right down to business. I'm going to welcome you all here. If you're new, please subscribe, hit the like button, make sure your notifications on, and share. Now, one thing for those of you that are new, you may not know this, but if you pay attention to what my channel is about, it's about exposing the truth with current events. It's all types of situations that are going on. And right now, we're going to talk about your boy, especially for you ladies out there, because I know you ladies really like this guy. But this is your boy, Mr. Weapon X, also known as Aaron Sloan. Now, what I want to show you all and what we're going to take a look at is how this guy here is actually scamming you all. He's taking you all to the cleaners. But a lot of you going to believe the story, and I'm going to give you the receipts and put a lot of information out there and pose a lot of questions for you to think about. Now, some of you are not going to want to think about it. Maybe you're doing the same thing. Maybe you follow his same game plan, and this is how you get over on the ladies, fellas. Maybe you're a lady running the same game plan on the men. I mean, for all we know. But regardless, we about to talk about how this is, and my job is to expose the truth. That's what my channel is about. So, you know, it is what it is. We're going to get down to business. So what I want to do first is I want to show you how we've got one thing here, how his GoFundMe, okay, right off the bat, it's just not legit, okay? Give me 1 second to go ahead and pull this up because I don't even know what to tell y'all, man. This is just straight up crazy. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull on the screen right now. I want y'all to see his original GoFundMe. All right, and we're going to take a look at it and all. Maybe I need to make it a little bit bigger just in case so y'all can see it. All right. So I want y'all to take a look on the screen. This is Mr. Weapon X's original GoFundMe. We just going to get right down to the money, get right down to the business. Okay. You can see if you look over here to the right, he has a goal of $1,000. Okay. He, at the time of this screenshot, raised $9,000. Okay. You got your boy, Mr. Arthur McIntyre, gave him $333. I mean, it's crazy. This is wild. So this was his GoFundMe. Now, some of you are saying, okay, I don't see what the problem is. What you talking about, Brainwaves? It's no issue with this. And for those of you that don't know who this guy is, this guy was on the Pop the Balloon dating show. All right. Hopefully y'all know what Pop the Balloon is. To me, it's a spinoff. I'm going to call it Hood Rich, Hood Fabulous, whatever you want to call it. It is what it is, but it's a spinoff to the whole Bachelor, Bachelorette TV shows, where instead of handing out roses to the contestants that will stay on the show, they are essentially doing a different version of that where, hey, if your balloon gets popped, you go home. Okay, so it's a show that is on YouTube. It's not necessarily some big show on TV. I'll kind of try to show y'all what I'm talking about real quick, just for those of you that are unfamiliar with like what this show is. Now, I don't want to get a copyright strike or anything like that. So again, I'm not going to be playing the whole details of the show right now. But nonetheless, I'm going to put this on the screen. So right now, let's just do this. You see the GoFundMe. Let me do this, and then we're going to switch gears to everything because I got a lot of video footage to show y'all. So you see this GoFundMe, right? Now, what I want to do is switch over to his current GoFundMe. As a matter of fact, let me refresh it because it probably changed. Yep, it changed just from the point of us talking. All right. So you see his original GoFundMe was $1,000. And now we're going to take a look at what his GoFundMe is now. Okay. Get this on the screen. This is his current GoFundMe. All right. Y'all see his current GoFundMe goal has been raised from $1,000 to $15,000. Right? Now, I know some of y'all are like, okay, what's the big deal about it? Well, if you watch the show, and we're going to play a little bit of information about it, you're gonna understand how he can essentially was capping and bragging like he just got stacks on deck, like he just got money out the wazoo, and he don't even need to do this. Now, I want y'all to pay attention that he's raising money for humanitarian efforts. Okay, and we're gonna break all this down. Yet he has no receipts of doing any type of humanitarian work in the community. All right. You can see this says peace and blessings be upon y'all. My name is Aaron, aka Weapon X. I'll just read the article here real quick, just for those of you that are unable to read it. He says, I recently went viral on several websites, gaining millions of views. Again, that's on the Pop the Balloon dating show. It's on YouTube. I'll show y'all what that is very quickly. For those of you that don't know, it's a spinoff. To me, it's a hood, fabulous ghetto version of The Bachelor and Bachelorette. So again, instead of roses, you have them popping the balloon. So if your balloon gets popped, or you choose to pop your balloon, you go home. All right. Anyway, let me read this article because I got a lot of video footage to show y'all. It goes on to say false allegations have been promoted in order for people to make money discrediting me. Now, he's claiming that people are making money discrediting him. Yet I want to show you all how he's making money by discrediting y'all. Okay, this is fraudulent activity. He goes on to say, I was fired from work today due to these videos. Now, do we have any proof of this? Do we know he's fired? How do we know he's actually fired? Right? I mean, I'm not saying he really go out and brag about it, but we don't know for sure. Anyway, now I believe he was fired, but not solely. I'm going to put like this, not solely from this. And we're going to get into some videos and receipts in a second. So let me read this through. He says, today was honestly the first time I cried in a while. Now, ladies, this is designed to pull on y'all, right? This is designed to pull on your emotions and be like, oh, you know how it is. Y'all know how y'all do.
Oh, I feel so bad for Mr. Aaron. I mean, girl, look at him. He's a man with all these big muscles. I mean, girl, he got more muscles than my baby daddy. I guess I can give him a few dollars. I mean, you know, that's what a good woman would do. She would go support her man. And I don't know, girl. I might actually just try to get him.
You know how you ladies do. Anyway, let me continue to read it. He says, getting my license in plumbing was my biggest life accomplishment. It took years of hard work, studying, and praying. I also provide, now here's where he's capping, but he says he provides free plumbing services to Army veterans, single mothers, single fathers, those with property management issues, and those on disability. So all of these people, he's pulling on your coat strings, as they say, to get you to send him some money. He says, yes, I do have funds for my bills. So anything you donate will be a blessing and used for expenses towards my humanitarian work and also content creating. Possibly I am undecisive. Now, right now, it looked like he creating some content, all right. And, you know, y'all just giving him money to create content because we ain't seen no receipts of humanitarian work. Okay. He goes on to say, thank you for those that perceive me in a positive fashion and have been supporting me. God bless you all. Okay, so this is the GoFundMe. Now I want to get into the videos and all this stuff. I just kind of want to show you. You saw his original goal was 1,000. Now his goal is 15,000. So some people are like, "What's the big deal? I don't know what you're talking about, brainwaves. This makes no sense." So what I want to get into is I want to show you something that he said. Okay. This is something he said in response to him being on the Pop the Balloon show. I may see if I can, as a matter of fact, let me go to that. I'm going to pull up the video and then let's see if I can go to the Pop the Balloon show and see what's what. So for those of you, let me just share this real quick. All right. This is like the Pop the Balloon show. You could just literally Google it and you'll see that this lady named Arlette Amuli, she's the one who does this show. Okay, this is her. She has the pop the balloon. Again, it's very similar to what you would think of Bachelor or Bachelorette. It's like a combination. You might have dudes as the contestants, you might have ladies as the contestants, right? It just depends on, who's on the show. Well, one of these episodes, right, you had your boy Weapon X. He was on the show. Okay, there's a lot of videos about it. All you got to do is Google Weapon X and you'll see what I'm talking about. All right. But I don't want to talk about the show so much, because what I want to do is show you what he said in response to him being on the show. So this is his Instagram. I know a lot of you ladies gonna see his muscles and y'all instantly gonna go subscribe. I know how y'all do. Y'all just gonna go subscribe. Okay. I just want y'all to see this is his Instagram. Okay, so he did a video, which is this. As a matter of fact, let's take a look at this real quick and then we'll play the video. So y'all can see here on the screen. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna leave this up and then we're gonna go play the video. So here he says, all this clout chasing got me fired from work. Got the emoji with the crying, trying to get y'all to fall emotionally for him. Man, I really love plumbing and I'm good at it. And they got that taken from me, right? Y'all are sick. They called the company 500 times and are messing up business. Okay? So this is what he's saying on his Instagram, right? Now we're going to take a look at this video because I told y'all how this works. All right? So let's get this video on the screen here. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put this video front and center real quick. All right? Because I want y'all to see what's going on and y'all understand what's up. Make sure y'all hit the like button when you come in the building. You know what I'm saying? I can't even speak right. Y'all know what it is. Hit the like button when you come in the building. You watching this on a replay or live. All right, so let's go. Let's listen to what your boy got to say. This is in response again to him being on the Pop the Balloon show. Let's go.
Favor by tapping in. I just want to give y'all a quick update, man. I don't appreciate anybody thinking this is a hoax. Today is one of the worst days of my life. Seriously, being a plumber and getting my license was one of my biggest life accomplishments, especially with the lifestyle that I used to indulge in. With that being stripped away from me, I still have responsibilities to take care of, and I certainly can, and I am gonna take care of them. My birthday, June 23rd on Sunday, man. We going up in the section near you.
Wait a minute. Did this dude just say he turning up for his birthday on June 23rd, which is 2 days away, yet he claiming on Instagram here, oh, I just lost my job. So this dude lost his job. I just want to show y'all the background of how he capping and how y'all getting scammed. He just said he lost his job because of him being on the Pop the Balloon show, and now he getting all these views and supposedly all these ladies chasing after him. Y'all see it here. Okay, I want y'all to understand this is his Instagram. Okay, I want y'all to see this is his Instagram. Okay, as a matter of fact, this is the episode here. Let's take a look. This is when he was on the Pop the Bottle show.
Oh, and is it a yes for you, Robert?
Pop the Balloon.
Okay, we got him now.
Okay.
Oh, and is it a yes for you, Robert? Okay, we got him now.
Okay, so I just want you to see that your boy, when was this? This was dated 2 days ago. So this was the 19th of June.
Okay, we got him now.
This video. So I just want y'all to kind of see that. I mean, there's a lot going on here, man. It's a lot. Let me stick to this. Let me stick to what I got to show y'all first. Okay, so back to we'll leave. Let me leave this like this. All right, because I don't want y'all to come into the building and get confused. So we're gonna leave this up. All right, and then we're gonna go back to hear what he's saying. So he trying to turn up. He claimed he just lost his job. He talking about turning up. Let's go.
That I used to indulge in. With that being stripped away from me, I still have responsibilities to take care of, and I certainly can, and I am gonna take care of them. My birthday, June 23rd on Sunday, man. We going up in the section near you. So stay tuned for that. The t-shirts is dropping. We're getting the sizes, pre-orders, everything ready. I'm still trying to do humanitarian work for those that.
So what humanitarian work is he trying to do? I mean, y'all got to really think about it. So, yeah, his priorities is his birthday, but let's go.
That are asking me, telling me to start my own company. I wish I could. I don't feel comfortable with doing it.
Now, he said he wish he could, look, people have been telling him to start his own company, but he's not doing that. Okay, what y'all don't understand is on this particular show, right, on the Pop the Balloon show, dude was on here bragging, talking about I could pull 100 grand out of the bank. We finna get to some receipts. Okay, he talking about he got over 100 grand he could just pull out the bank like it ain't nothing. He could pull 100 grand out like y'all pulled $20 out. That's what he claimed. Like you can go to the ATM, go pull a dub out, you know what I'm saying, get cash back, whatever, on your purchase, pull at least 20 out. That's how he acting like he could pull out 100 grand. Yet you see his GoFundMe. And his GoFundMe original goal was $1,000. That's what he set. But y'all all capping and y'all eating up and drinking the Kool-Aid. So now he set the goal higher. And I guarantee you, since he's so close to that $15,000 goal, he gonna raise that $15,000 to 20 to 25 or maybe even 30. He's gonna hit that. Next thing you know, if he hit 30, he gonna go to 50. He gonna hit 50. And if y'all keep pushing him up 75, when he hit that 100K, then he gonna be like, I got my $100,000. Anyway, let's go.
Near you, so stay tuned for that. The t-shirts is dropping. We're getting the sizes, pre-orders, everything ready. I'm still trying to do humanitarian work for those that are asking me, telling me to start my own company. I wish I could. I don't feel comfortable with doing it where I'm at. I can't post my location, my exact location where I'm.
But see, let me tell you how that's capped. He's claiming he's already doing humanitarian work. He's claiming he give free services to all these people. Check this out. This is his own doing, right? Let's see. Here we go. He's talking about free, and I showed y'all on his GoFundMe. He's talking about he offer free plumbing services to those who can't afford it, or anyone elderly veterans. See, this is crazy. Now, what did he just say? He says, I am not a handyman plumber. Okay, got you. Never mind. I was about to say, he's saying he's actually like a licensed plumber, not a handyman plumber. But anyway, let's just continue. He's capping because if you giving free services in the community, you mean to tell me you don't know any vets in your community? You don't know any single mothers, single fathers, any elderly people in your community? Like where you live, right? He's claiming he out in these streets, in this community. Where you at, bro? I mean, I guess he's supposed to be in the Arizona area based upon his GoFundMe. Right? You come here and you look at his GoFundMe. We'll put this on the screen. He's claiming he's in the Arizona area. So anyway, let me get back because I know a lot of y'all like, where's the girlfriend? I'm about to pull up the receipts with the ex-girlfriend because she about to explain everything. Anyway, let's get back to this video. Let's listen.
I'm at because of these videos blowing up. Now I got people approaching me left and right in the gyms, in public, in Walmart. I just don't feel comfortable with that. And I used to indulge, like I told y'all, in criminality. So, I just don't feel comfortable with that. And I used to indulge, like I told y'all, in criminality.
So he used to be doing thug life, but yet you still in the streets offering free services. Like it just don't add up, right? But anyway, let's go.
So I just don't want my location out there. So I don't think that's the best thing for me to do. I'm not worried about nobody trying to hurt me. If you think you're gonna do something to me, I promise you got something coming. And moving forward, I don't know where I'm gonna take this. You know, people are asking me to be a personal trainer. People are asking me to do content creating. I don't know, honestly, with all of this foolishness going on, this cloud chasing, you know, this has really affected me in a profound way. I have to close my lease. I'm gonna be moving out of state. You know, that's like $3,800. My birthday, I spent $2,000 on my fit. That's not even including the section, the bottles.
Y'all hear what his priorities are. His birthday's in 2 days. He got laid off from his job. Okay, y'all gotta do the math. He got laid off from his job, right? Quote unquote. His birthday is literally 2 days away. He started the GoFundMe the same day he got laid off, right? His goal was $1,000. He already raised basically up like 13 of over, because you know he said 1,000. Then I showed y'all earlier that he had raised at least 9,000 at that time. He raised the goal from 1,000 to 15,000. He's at 13 already. He talking about he got to move out, spend 3,800 there. Okay, he got that out of the GoFundMe. Then he talking about he had to spend 2,100 on his outfit for his birthday. That's we talking about 5-6 grand out of that GoFundMe money. Then he ain't buy the bottles and all that. Y'all just funding his birthday party. Then he gonna be on social media this Sunday, splurging, partying with the people, talking about look at me. And this is how he's scamming y'all. And then y'all gonna support him. Then he'll come out and be like, yeah, I'm about to start a social media, or I'm about to do this. Right? Isn't it ironic that I paused the video with him like this? I'm just telling you, man, this is wild, man. Let's go. I ain't even got to what his ex-girlfriend about to say. Because when I play that in just a second, y'all mind gonna be gone. I'm telling you, dude is scamming the crap out of y'all. Y'all gonna fund his whole career. Matter of fact, you know what? Let me go start me a GoFundMe real quick. Y'all know I'm just wild. And anyway, let's go.
These t-shirt prints. I'm still doing humanitarian work. I'm about to go advocate with some at-risk youth right now, and I'm about to go meet up with a security team that we're trying to put together to assure my safety.
See, this is why he's trying to put a security team together, to ensure his safety. It got nothing to do with this dude worrying about getting jumped in the hood or whatever's going on. I mean, obviously he's a licensed plumber, so he obviously been having to get out in the public and do public work. I'm just saying, he's supposed to be this licensed plumber in the public. So he making moves in the public, supposedly. He on social media. No, what it is that he's scamming a lot of folks, and this whole security team, he talking about for his safety. Nah, it's because he know a lot of people gonna be coming to collect, because they getting scammed. Right? Let me finish the video, because we ain't seen no humanitarian work. Let me show y'all something. If y'all Google somebody, even if you don't Google them, you should be able to find something about a person in the media, right? Like somewhere, or find something about them in public. Okay, when you Google this guy, let me pull this up, because I need to show this to y'all. You should be able to Google somebody, especially if they claim they do stuff in the public, and you should be able to see receipts. So look at what happens when I do a Google search on this guy. Okay, when you do a Google search on him, because you know this is the name that he got on his GoFundMe, right? Just so y'all can understand. Y'all see right here, it says Aaron Sloan, organizer, Phoenix, Arizona. Okay, this is what happens when you GoFund him. Okay, this is his name. He had his name out there on other various things. I mean, you know, it is what it is. Okay, so all this is going to him. He organized this GoFundMe. He can't say somebody else did it. This is all him, right? So anyway, back to the Google search. When you go search him, right, you see his GoFundMe. Now you see all the Marvel stuff with Weapon X. I hope this ain't him right here. I hope this is somebody else. Is that your boy? This might have been your boy. This might actually have been your boy because he did say he was in criminality. That's what he called it, right? Basically, he used Craigslist to set up an armed robbery. That looked like it could have been your boy when he was younger. Basically, it was like a 2003 Cadillac, 3,500 cash on Craigslist. You know, y'all know how it goes, man. We can't get down them deals. But anyway, this could be him. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. I don't know, but I'm just kind of going through. Here we go. This is something about him. What I'm trying to show y'all is give y'all receipts that, wow, somebody said Buffoon Turtle is on the run from his criminal past. Yo, man, these people are wild. This is the title. This is what they said. See, let me see if I can get the text bigger so y'all can read what's going on here. Look, this is what y'all got to understand. Look at what's being said here. Why does someone that can allegedly withdraw 100K from the bank need a GoFundMe? This is my point. I'm telling you, man, this is wild. Look at this. They said he started a GoFundMe. It's hit 12,000 already. Look, they just look. Somebody said it's not the show that got him fired. It's what came out after. Dude has a colorful past. Robbery, prison, turned plumber after he was released. His ex exposed him as a crazy ex-boyfriend on TikTok, and the video got tons of views. Oh, we finna get to that video. I'm just showing y'all I ain't the only one talking about this. I'm telling you, man. Anyway, we kind of, the point that I'm making as we go through, there should be a lot of stuff about his humanitarian work. Where's his humanitarian work? I don't see nothing. When you search his name, nothing comes up, if anything but crime. And then the GoFundMe. Right? There's nothing that comes up about him. I'm still looking for his humanitarian efforts. So for those of you that believe this man got humanitarian efforts, where is his receipts? I mean, it don't take rocket science to figure this stuff out. All right? Anyway, back to the rest of the video.
Because I have been getting threats, and it's just crazy. And I know it's somebody close to me. So once we figure out who's doing all of this and who's, that will be addressed accordingly. But God bless y'all. It's a GoFundMe in my bio. The only reason why I'm putting a GoFundMe in my bio is because somebody in the comments stated that they would like to help.
But why you gotta put a GoFundMe in the bio if somebody wants to help? GoFundMe is known as one of the biggest scams out here. Put a one in the chat if you hear in a live chat and you know GoFundMe has been used numerous times to scam people. You put a one in the chat if you're aware of that. Why don't you use your PayPal? Why don't you use your Cash App? I mean, first of all, you shouldn't even be taking the money. You know what I'm saying? You got over 100K, you could just pull out the bank. This is what he said on the show. For those of you that did not see Pop the Balloon show, when he was on there, he said, he was telling one of the lady contestants on there, like, I forgot exactly what she was saying, but he was like, baby, I can pull out 100K right now. He's like, can you do that? He was asking her, can you pull out? He did that to basically shut her up. Now he asking for money. But you supposedly got over 100K. Now we finna get into it. I'm gonna play the rest of the video and then let's get into the ex-girlfriend.
You would like to help. You're not only helping me, but you're helping children as well.
What children, sir? Where on earth? Where is Waldo? Like, where are these children? Where's these so-called humanitarian efforts? Like, for instance, you look me up and you're gonna see that I'm engaged with different things in the community. I mean, I'm already have a social media presence as it is. So I'm engaged in things in the community. You go check me out in the community. He's like, oh yeah, he's done this, he's involved in the community. right? There's receipts behind a person. But with him, there's nothing. And all he's going to do is take this money and then he's going to try to create something starting from June, July, August, whenever he get this money and decide to go. And then all of a sudden, he might try to make it look like he got some humanitarian work. Nah, bro. I want to see your receipts prior to this. If you truly got a cause, then there should be some type of website. There should be something in the community. You should have something separate. I mean, even if you look at my Cash App and my PayPal on the screen, you see it's got Brainwaves Business on there. I got my own personal accounts with Cash App and PayPal and Venmo while we're on the subject. All of my payment things have business behind it because I stand on business, and that's what I'm talking about. So if this dude really got some type of business, some type of real efforts out there, there would be some type of business established here behind it. No website, no social media, no PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, just some fake ass GoFundMe. Let's go.
When I go to this center and start advocating with them, if I could get, if I could get permission.
See, right there, we caught him in a lie that he doesn't have any humanitarian efforts. Listen to what he said, y'all. Let's full screen this. He said if he can get permission. He should already have permission if he's doing this. See, y'all don't pay attention to the receipts. Y'all just want to look at him with his shirt off, especially you ladies. You're going to get bamboozled by his shirt or whatever y'all think. I mean, it's a nickname, calling him a Ninja Turtle. I mean, this is wild. Honestly, if he a plumber, I think him being more associated with Mario Luigi would be more appropriate than a Ninja Turtle. But that's what they saying he looked like and all this stuff. Hey, it is what it is. I ain't saying it, but that's what people are saying, right? But anyway, listen to what he said.
As well, when I go to this center and start advocating with them, if I could get, if I could get permission from the parents to have them on camera and speak about, something as well. When I go to this center and start advocating with them, if I could get.
He said he'd go to this center and start advocating with them. And he talking about getting permission from the parents. Shouldn't you already have permission from the parents if you doing humanitarian work?
If I could get permission from the parents to have them on camera and speak about, some of the things that we're doing and we've been doing and working on, then I will certainly do that for you as well. And I just appreciate everybody that's out there advocating for me, everybody that sees, who I truly am. I really appreciate y'all. I appreciate all the positivity. And those of y'all being negative, y'all are miserable.
I guess he said, I guess they gonna consider me being miserable, right? Because I'm talking about this and I'm up here smiling with a laugh on my face, right? How's this for being miserable with somebody smiling and laughing? I mean, this is wild, man. This is wild. This is the stuff they do. I'll play the little rest of it. Let's get to the ex-girlfriend.
I literally sat here and watched. I got up at 5 o'clock in the morning and I went to sleep at midnight. And I seen people on the same post, the same person going back and forth with every comment. Get a life, man. Y'all are broke. That is why y'all stay broke. Get a life. Find something to do with yourself. You just did me a favor by tapping in. Thank you.
And then you see he flexing his muscles. He got to do all the flexing stuff. Now, he talking about we broke. But who's the one with the GoFundMe? I mean, you don't see me having no GoFundMes. Do y'all have any GoFundMes right now? I'm just saying. Now, let's look into the ex-girlfriend, because if y'all didn't see him on Pop the Balloons, I don't want to get into that. That's a whole show in itself. And I know a lot of people talked about it. But what I want to show y'all is what his ex-girlfriend essentially exposed the daylights out of him, right? Let's get into the money part. And then we'll get into that. What's up? Rise Above Anything said this dude is a fraud. Shaking my head. Ringo called this out from the beginning to shake my head, scamming people out of all that money. Yeah, like I deliberately waited to cover this story because sometimes I'll sit back and wait. And I'm like, maybe this dude gonna say something else. Maybe he gonna be like, man, I was just capping for the show. I was just fronting. I ain't really got it. Like, let me tell you something. If this dude actually came out and made a video talking about, hey, I'm starting to GoFundMe because I was on this Pop the Balloon show. Things got out of hand. I was just capping. I was front. You know how it is. You know, you on TV. You know, you just doing what you got to do on TV, right? But I ain't really got it like that. I was just fronting. I was capping on TV. But anyway, as a result, I lost my job. I need help with getting back up and running. I gotta move. Stuff is crazy. People, you know, stalking me, whatever. If he just actually came out like a real man and admitted that he was capping, then it'd be all to the good. Because if you got $100 grand that you can just pull out of the bank like it's $20, what kind of neighborhood are you staying in, sir? You got $100 grand anywhere you could just pull out the bank. You supposed to be staying in nice neighborhoods, secure neighborhoods, got, you know, law enforcement on tap. I'm talking about you blink an eye and law enforcement showing up. Right? Like you could have police staking outside of your building. I mean, you got $100 grand. Why don't you just go ahead and pay for an officer to come out and be your security? I mean, come on, like what kind of world do you think we live in? You think people that stupid? You got that type of money. You can easily arrange for law enforcement to be on your premises where you work or whatever, have some type of escort, or just pay for a security service. Okay, let's take law enforcement out. You mean you tell me you got that kind of money, but you can't even hire a bodyguard or personal security? I'm just saying, it don't make sense, man. It don't make no sense. Anyway, let me get the video with his ex-girlfriend on. Because a lot of y'all might be like the ex-girlfriend is, and let me make this bigger with her. As a matter of fact, let's see if we can look at the receipts. Okay, she gonna break something down here. This is supposed to be his pay. And we're gonna break this down. I'm gonna start with this and then get into his character. Let's go.
So I never actually got to see any of the money. I remember one time he like withdrew some money and he had like $20 in there and he had to call his dad or something.
Did she just say he withdrew money, only had like $20?
And he had like $20 in there and he had to call his dad or something. I remember one time he like withdrew some money and he had like $20 in there and he had to call his dad or something to like transfer money because all of his money was in a trust fund.
Now let me tell you something, that's cap. He talking about all his money in a trust fund. Trust fund for what? Like this dude is grown. He's old enough. He's not under 18. He's quote unquote a licensed plumber. He's working. So what does he mean this money is in his trust fund? And let me explain something to you. If this is the case, and if his money is truly in fact in the trust fund, then he really don't have that kind of money in the bank. That's money that is allocated for a specific reason. Could be for his retirement, could be for some other thing we don't know about. But it ain't like, oh, I'm just working and it's just money in my bank account. I mean, this is crazy anyway, right? Now, if you look at this particular receipt that we got on the screen, you see it says Pro Extra Member Statement. Okay, let me show you what a Pro Extra Member Statement is. For those of you that don't know, and I got to break this stuff down because a lot of people don't understand this. Okay, this has to do with Home Depot. Pro Extra Loyalty Program. Okay, so this is something he is in with Home Depot because he probably is, or at least probably was, a licensed plumber. I'll give him that. That makes sense. As a matter of fact, you're going to hear some statements from the ex-girlfriend that corroborate that story. So he has some pro account, but this does not mean that this is actually his personal account. Right? We don't know what's going on. We don't know if this was his name on a card from the company that he was working with. Because y'all do know, even if you have a business card, you got to have your name on it. I would show you my business bank card, but I ain't gonna put my information out like that. Those of you that have owned a business or you currently own a business, you will understand what I'm saying. I'm talking about an actual registered business in the state or states that you are employed in. Okay? Employed meaning through your own business, or employees under your business. They will have their own name on that card. Their name has to be on a bank account in order to use that card. So with this particular thing here that we're looking at, you see it says Pro Extra Member Statement. Okay? It's got this amount. It looks like December 7th, 2023. That's the date on this receipt, right? You see it says $257,794 and I don't know, 80 something cents. The circle is crossing it out, 80 something cents. And then there's something else down here. It looks like almost 2024. I can't tell because they got a picture there. It has $11,003. All right. You see at the very bottom, it says learn more at homedepot.com/credit. Okay, so this is a Home Depot credit card. I want y'all to understand. Now, this is not a bank card. This is most likely a credit card because all of the retail companies do credits. And I don't know if any other content creator is actually breaking this part down. So you only going to get this over here with me because I don't care who's on the internet. I don't care how long they've been doing this. I've been doing stuff like this long before I even jumped up on a computer. Folks been coming to me for stuff for a long time. And I just got to make it known that my name is Brainwaves. And I'm going to get you to think. I'm going to get y'all to see stuff. And I'm going to provide a slice of the pie that nobody does. They'll give you 3/4 of the pie. They'll give you 90% of the pie. They'll give you 99% of the pie. And I'll give you that 1% that's missing to complete the puzzle. This right here is a credit card, right? It says learn more at homedepot.com/credit. So your boy has a credit card. This is not a bank card. Now, I'm not saying he don't have access to the money, but what this is this is like a Home Depot credit card. I'm just saying. So let's go ahead and cook.
But one time he was really, really mad at me and through the text free app because I had his number blocked. He texted me a picture of his bank account, which this is the receipt. His name right there, Aaron. I don't know what Pro Extra Member means. I have no idea what all of this means.
Now, he said this is his bank account, but this is his credit account. That's why she don't know what this means. What bank is this? Can somebody tell me what bank this is? Besides whatever bank that Home Depot uses to extend their credit. And this right here tells you if he does in fact have this, there's some type of credit here, and there's some type of money here that he's not telling you about. This is why I'm telling you he's scamming y'all. Let's go.
Supposedly this was his balance on one account and this was his balance on another. Now, do I believe it? Not necessarily. Again, I didn't let him pay for anything because I didn't want him to have the right to any of the things that I own, but he would complain about spending $20 here and $20 there. So do I actually believe that he has that amount of money in the bank? I don't, but he is a licensed plumber only.
Yo, Sharina Wild, and she says, LOL, the bank of Home Depot. Oh, man. Let me see something real quick. Let me see something. Okay. So let's take a look at this real quick. I need y'all to really understand this. I really need y'all to understand this so that y'all can understand. Okay, so Citi is the bank that Home Depot uses, okay? Let me just get this on the screen real quick. See, we got to provide all the details. So you go here, this is where you get your credit card, right? You come down here and you see it's offered by Citibank. See, here's Citi at the bottom where the cursor is. Okay. You see down here it says Citigroup Incorporated 2024. Look down here. Okay. If I back it up one and we come down here, what bank does Home Depot use? You see it, Citibank, the Home Depot consumer credit card can only be used on purchases at Home Depot. So this credit card can only be used at purchases at Home Depot. This is not what he got in the bank. This is proof that he capping. Remember, look at this. This says homedepot.com/credit on the screen. We already debunked your boy. He ain't got no money like this. This is why he moving the way he moving. He's scamming all of y'all out of that GoFundMe money. It says Pro Extra member statement. This is a credit card. And for all we know, we don't know if he the only one on the credit card. We don't know what business may be on this credit card. I strongly believe this is a credit card that he had of the company that he was working for before he got fired, if he truly is fired. Because this type of credit line screams like a multi-million-dollar business at the very least. A business that moves seven figures, right? Okay, so I just want y'all to see these receipts here because a lot of people are going to be talking and not understanding what they're talking about. It's issued by Citibank and can only be used on purchases at Home Depot, which makes sense because if he was buying stuff, and this is probably how he was given free services. See, nobody's like connecting the dots like I do. And I don't get the credit. I don't get the likes. I don't get the views. I don't get the reputation. But you know, that don't stop me because somebody got to do the dirty work, as they say. Because that's what people going to say, oh, Brainwaves, you dirty for saying this. Nah, I'm just exposing the truth. He was probably using this credit card to give veterans and single mothers and single fathers and the elderly, whoever else he want, free services on the company, using the company vehicle and all this, using all the company services, and then he making it seem like, yeah, I'm doing this out my pocket. And people like, that's probably the real reason why he got fired. All right, let's get back to what your girl said. Cause like I said, this is your boy. This your boy right here. This the company truck he probably using. You know, got some called vest that plumbers don't even need to use. But anyway, got a hard hat. Like, is he in construction? I mean, man, don't even get me started about how. Man, look at this. Let me show y'all something. Let me show you something. I gotta do this because I know nobody's showing y'all this. I just want to I'm going to put this on the screen. Y'all need to see this. Take a look at this right here. This is certified plumber attire. Okay? They're either going to come with their company logo on it. All right? And a polo. I just want y'all to see how a plumber truly dresses. Okay? They're usually going to have some type of full suit like this. Right? Gone are the days where they wear overalls like Mario and stuff like that. And I'm not saying you can't like be custom or whatever. I mean, there's people that do wear custom stuff, but I just kind of want you to get an idea how like plumbers generally dress. Okay, now they do have this stuff right here. Let me show you this. This is what your boy is claiming to show right here. He's trying to show this vest and stuff right here and his hat like, hey, this is the clothes that I wear. Now, I believe he did have something to do with being a plumber, right? So this is what he's trying to show you. Look, I got my vest. I got my stuff on. I got my tools, and I believe he did do something, right? But he probably got fired because he was hustling on the company dime. That's a whole nother conversation. But anyway, let's get back to this video because I'm getting off subject. Sharina, you wild at Bank of Home Depot. So let's go.
Because I helped him apply for some jobs here in Arizona.
So let's run it back a little bit.
That he has that amount of money in the bank. I don't, but he is a licensed $20 here and $20 there. Now, do I believe it? Not necessarily. Again, I didn't let him pay for anything because I didn't want him to have the right to any of the things that I own, but he would complain about spending $20 here and $20 there. So do I actually believe that he has that amount of money in the bank? I don't, but he is a licensed plumber only because I helped him apply for some jobs here in Arizona, and I actually know where exactly he works and everything. Like, I have his email, his credentials, everything. So he is a licensed plumber. I don't know if he's employed with the same company because I haven't kept up with him ever since I blocked him. I try to close that can of worms, but this is the answer to your question.
Okay, so this is answering the question. Somebody asked, wait, is he a plumber? Does he got $100,000 in the bank? LOL, does he have a roommate? And I'm gonna tell you something, in a lot of his videos, for somebody that's making 100 stack, I mean, his room don't look too decorative. I mean, hell, even my background look more decorative than that. And I ain't even claiming like I pull that type of income that he claiming that he pulling, right? I ain't claiming none of that stuff, right? I mean, I'm good, but I ain't trying to claim like he doing, right? Ain't no cap over here. I'm just saying. And then you look at his background, like you look at, let's go to some of his like, I don't know, man. You come here and look at the background here.
What's going on, y'all?
Let me mute it. So you look at the background here. I mean, he just got the regular white walls. I mean, I don't know. It could just be a spot. I don't know. Maybe he just moved. Maybe this is where he is. Because remember, he had to move out. Now. Remember, maybe that's what this is. So, maybe I take back what I said. Maybe he got the money, but he just moved into this new place because he had to move, spend his $3,800 to pay off his lease and find a new spot. And maybe this is footage from his new spot. I mean, it is 6 days ago, which I highly doubt. We could go ahead and debunk that right now. If you look down here, you see it says 6 days ago. So this is something that all was taking place prior to him going through the whole pop the bottle situation, right? There's got to be footage beforehand. And we're going to listen to these videos anyway, but let me get back to your girl. So like I said, this is the receipt claiming he got 257 K in the bank, and y'all can see it says homedepot.com/credit. And for those of you that are just joining me, I showed y'all how at Home Depot, if I got so many windows open, I gotta bear with me. I showed y'all how the Home Depot credit, you can only here we go. Let's put this on the screen real quick. With Home Depot, that card can only be used on purchases at Home Depot. Okay, it's not a bank card. It's not a black card. It's not that type of credit card. It's a store card. All right, that contractors need to use. People in that type of industry that work through Home Depot. They building, they working in plumbing, electricity, landscaping. Y'all know what I'm saying? Home related type of services, right? They got to purchase a lot of stuff. You got companies that need to purchase a lot of items. Things cost. So they need a credit card with a large limit so they can just go in there, boom, purchase it. People pay whatever, put their deposits and make it happen. But it's not his pocket. This is a credit card. Right? And his ex-girlfriend already said she don't believe him. But y'all going to his GoFundMe, right? Let's see if it, look, $195. Let's see if it's been any more. I think it's still here. Yeah, he's still at that amount. Right? Out of 15,000, remember I showed y'all earlier, he was on, let me show y'all earlier and then let's get to the next video with his ex-girlfriend. Hold on, I gotta do this just in case, just in case, man. Some of y'all don't understand. I got to do this so y'all can understand. Let's put this back on the screen. This was his original GoFundMe. Okay? If you look here, you see it was $1,000 goal. This is what it started with. He raised at this time of the screenshot $9,010. And he said it's because he got laid off and, he was on the show and he's doing this humanitarian work. But you don't see no receipts of humanitarian work. Him doing plumbing, it's not him doing humanitarian work. What is he doing? He talking about kids and all this stuff? Dude is lying to y'all. Where the pictures of the kids at? On his IG or social media. You come over here to his IG and social media. Let me put this back on the screen and let's get to his ex-girlfriend because she got a lot to say. And it's worth the wait. Okay, so we go to his IG. Let me scroll back up. This is his official IG, right? You click this link to the GoFundMe, and look where it takes you to, right? The same GoFundMe that I showed you. This is his page, officially. So let's go back here. Okay, I just want y'all to see. Y'all can do this yourself. You come here, you see him on the dating show. Okay. See this? He talking people already on the DMs, you know, showing him on the dating show clips and all this stuff. All right. You come down here, and we're gonna get to this video too. Where's his humanitarian work? Somebody show me, do y'all see any humanitarian work? Let me see if we can play a little bit from this.
I got a little bit catty with me, and you a little sassy just a little bit. And since you want to come at everybody over here, I'm gonna get at you too. You kind of look like a Ninja Turtle. You're not that cute. You need to relax. You stocky as hell. And I was trying to be respectful, but like you was really coming out like I didn't like it. I'm from the South, and I can handle like a lot of criticism and stuff like that. But the way you was coming, you just act like you got it all like that. And I guarantee you probably got a roommate at home, and it's just not getting anymore.
Well, let me say this, Queen. I'm a licensed plumber.
So, I do real estate and property management.
I live downtown.
So
I live downtown. I stay by myself, Queen. You know, and you're not even qualified to be even dealing with me.
You say everybody not qualified.
You definitely not. You know, if anything, it was one of these two. I wasn't even looking your way. You
and the one with me, you kind of got a little.
See what I'm talking about? He said he stay downtown. So if this dude got money like this and he stay downtown, see, nobody else is actually saying where he stays like me. None of my other fellow content creators are breaking to this detail, right? He says he stays downtown. So if he stays, let me show y'all something. Let me break this down, right? Because man, y'all don't understand. Let me show y'all something. Let me just show y'all something. Okay, this is what he says. He stays downtown. Y'all do know you got to have bread to stay downtown. I mean, in a lot of major metropolitan cities, you got to have money. Okay, I just want y'all to take a look at this, right? So what we about to pull up, let me do this. Okay, so right now we in downtown Arizona. We in downtown Phoenix, right? Because your boy, according to his GoFundMe information, he in Phoenix. Okay, look, you see you got the Biltmore area. You got the Still Indian School Park. This is like a nice area right here, downtown, right? Look, Arizona, Biltmore, LXR Hotels and Resorts. Okay, check this out. This is an apartment, right? Lofts available, right? 901 East Van Buren, Phoenix, Arizona. Where my Phoenix people at? You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what's up. Studio, 2 beds starting at $1,319, right? $1,300 a month. Okay, it looks sweet, right? This supposed to be downtown Phoenix. Okay, look, downtown Phoenix apartments. Look at this. Somebody tell me if this looked like a sketchy area, an area where you would be scared for your safety to live. Man, this dude is all cap. All cap. Look at all this. You got fantastic dining options, high-end shopping at the Arizona Center and Cityscape Shopping Centers, to top-notch schools like the ASU School of Law, University of Arizona, and the Phoenix School of Law. Downtown Phoenix has it all. Look at this. This is downtown. Dude said he stayed downtown. Y'all tell me what looks scary about this. What looks scary about this? If I was in Phoenix, this is where I want to stay. I'm saying, I'm just trying to show y'all something. We could do more. There's nothing sketchy about this area. So when he came on here talking about he's sketchy, we just debunked that right there. Dude is like lying like a mug, and y'all eating it up, supporting this dude. And I ain't even getting to the rest of the incriminating videos. So let me pull up his ex-girlfriend. Man, y'all wildin', man. Y'all wildin', man. Y'all wildin'. I'm gonna have to do something. I might do that in a second, man. Let me do this, man. Y'all throwing up the turtles. Like I said, if anything, he's supposed to be a plumber. He's supposed to be like, it's me, it's Mario. But that's another story. Dude is straight cap. Straight cap. Let's go back to, let's hear it one more time.
You're not that cute. You need to relax. You stocky as hell. And I was trying to be respectful, but like you was really coming out like I didn't like it. I'm from the South and I can handle like a lot of criticism and stuff like that, but the way you was coming, you just act like you got it all like that. And I guarantee you probably got a roommate at home and it's just not giving anymore.
Yeah. Well, let me say this, Queen. I'm a licensed plumber.
I do real estate and property management.
I live downtown. I stay by myself, Queen. You know, and you're not even qualified to be even
You
dealing
say
with
everybody
me.
not qualified.
You definitely not. You know, if anything, it was one of these two. I wasn't even looking your way. You
and the one with me, you kind of got.
So you see, the lady speaking does real estate. So this lady in the blue right here, she says she does real estate, and she called him a Ninja Turtle. And all the ladies here in my chat are calling him a Ninja Turtle. And everywhere, everybody's calling him a Ninja Turtle. I mean, look, I'm sorry. Man, this is wild, man. This is wild. There was one other video. I think it's this one.
We might as well get up out of here right now.
Well, let's
Esther's the lady in the black
real quick for me. Step
Oh,
that way.
okay.
All right, so seems like there's low vibe here. So is it gonna be a yes for you for him? God says save souls, so yeah. Oh, and is it a yes for you for
It's
her?
gonna be a hell yes for me.
Okay, we got a match. All right, let me take this mic and y'all can go on off. Okay.
Bitches.
We might as well get up out of here right now.
Anyway, as I was saying though, where's the kids? Where's the humanitarian work? You don't see nothing about it. All you see him is flexing, showing off his muscles. I mean, you know, if he's in bodybuilding, I get it. That's what they do. But the point is, where's his humanitarian stuff? Where's the children? And speaking of Ninja Turtles, I gotta do that.
Hey, bro. Hey.
What's up, man?
I know you.
Yeah.
You Weapon X.
You just did me a favor by tapping in with Weapon X, the promiscuous slayer.
Oh, shit.
Fuck out of here.
Shit.
Yo, man, I think, man. I just think, man, they wildin'. That's this Ninja Turtle video. But anyway, let's get back to the video that I was supposed to play with your girl. All right, because I kind of got off track with your girl, with his ex-girlfriend exposing all. So let's get this other video up because we saw her already expose his money. Now we're going to expose his character. And what I want y'all to understand with this is that you see the ladies on the show calling the same character out. Okay, we just got finished seeing, like, just listen. Let me just do it in this order. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and have the video ready to go. I got the video ready to go, and what we about to do here in this order is I want y'all to see one more time what the ladies was saying about him, because all of them was getting on him. Now let me say something. For a woman to call a dude catty, and I'm sorry, I didn't have it on the screen. My bad. Listen.
With me, you kind of got a little bit catty with me. You a little sassy, just a little bit.
For a woman to call a dude sassy and catty, that says a lot, right? I mean, man, ain't no woman finna call me catty or sassy. I know, man. That's wild, man. That's wild. Like, nah, catty or sassy? Nah, you supposed to be a masculine dude. You get called catty or sassy? And one thing about this, you got to get the ladies' perspective too. You can't just take the men perspective. See, a lot of these content creators will only take the male perspective because they may be a male. Or maybe they a lady and they only take the ladies' perspective. So the ladies got to get the fellas' perspective. You got to get both. Right? Every woman that I talk to that has seen this, says the same thing about it. They say he looked like a Ninja Turtle. I mean, literally every single woman I talk to says he looked like a Ninja Turtle. I'm not even bringing it up. This is what they say. He looked like a Ninja Turtle, and they say something funny, he off or something or whatever. And then we know he came from the scam life. He admitted he does criminality. That's what he called it. So why wouldn't people think he's still scamming us now? So listen how he get at the women, and the women already calling out his personality. Let's go again.
With me, you kind of got a little bit catty with me. You a little sassy just a little bit. And since you want to come at everybody over here, I'm going to get at you too. You kind of look like a Ninja Turtle. You're not that cute. You need to relax. You stocky as hell. And I was trying to be respectful, but like you was really coming out like I didn't like it. I'm from the South and I can handle like a lot of criticism and stuff like that, but the way you was coming, you just act like you got it all like that. And I guarantee you probably got a roommate at home.
And did you see how the rest of the ladies to the right were actually looking at him? Like they was like the lady right next to the one in the blue that you can see right here on the screen. Like, look at her. She was clapping. All these ladies over here on this side from the blue over to our right. It would be this lady's left. They already, like, he already talked to them. So they can go ahead. They got nothing to lose. They balloon already been popped. So they could just go ahead and say what's what. The rest of the other 2 or 3, whatever it was, ladies on the other side, they didn't get to have their experience yet. So that's one of the reasons why they were just there. But anyway, but for that to be said about him, and then his ex-girlfriend for an exposal. All right. So let's go ahead and switch gears and listen to what his ex-girlfriend got to say again, because man, this stuff is just straight up wild. But it's your boy. It's your boy. Let's go.
He said, how did it all start? What were the red flags? So again, it started online. Everything was super good. Like, it flowed so well. The person that you see online there is not the person that I met. Like, he masked it so well. He must have learned all of these tricks when he was getting his record or something, because he was very manipulative. Very.
Did y'all hear what he said? I mean, what she said about him? Listen.
Super good. Like, it flowed so well. She said, how did it all start? What were the red flags? So again, it started online. Everything was super good. Like, it flowed so well. The person that you see online there is not the person that I met. Like, he masked it so well. He must have learned all of these tricks when he was getting his record or something, because he was very manipulative, very controlling. The red flags were him trying to distance me from my family, me basically paying everything. He was very controlling. He wanted to check my phone every few hours. He wanted to know where I was every second of the day instead of being at work. When he's supposed to be at work, he's over here popping up at my job. He, again, put a recorder in my car. I dropped it on all the 3 other parts. Him always saying how much money he had and how much money that he could pull out of the bank, like you seen in the pop the balloon game video that went viral. He'll say, I could withdraw 100K from the bank right now, but can you? Yeah, I had some debts here and there, but I always had money stashed, because I was taught to never tell a man that you have money or like that you have a stash or whatever. So he would always be like, you're so broke, like you can't.
Yo. Oh snap. Y'all said he looked just like Donatello. Man, y'all wild, man. Man, yo. Wait a minute, y'all. Y'all wild, man. Y'all straight up wild. Let me do this. Let me just do this, man. Man, like this is crazy. Like, I'm about to do this real quick. I can't help it, man. I just can't, man. Y'all are just, y'all taking this to a whole nother level, man. Y'all taking this to a whole nother level. I mean, I guess that's why they claimed the whole Ninja Turtle thing versus. Man, I'm just going to put this on the screen. I ain't want to at first, but hey, How many of y'all think that this look like your boy? Y'all can put a 1 in the chat if y'all think this look like your boy. Yo, Donatello. Man, y'all wild, man. Y'all are wild. Man, I can't even front, man. Dude actually do look like a Ninja Turtle, though. Like, he really does. Man, this is wild, man. I really try. Like, I can't help it, man. Dude does look like a Ninja Turtle, for real, though. Like, that actually does look like him. Man, this is wild, man. Let me get back to the video, man. Y'all got me off track, man, with y'all comments, man. Y'all gotta stop with the. Anyway, let's listen back to the to his ex-girlfriend.
Afford me, like just shit like that. When he'd get mad, he'd say the most, but then go and apologize and cry about it. But he actually does have a kid.
Wait, he cried about it?
Like, you're so broke, like you can't afford me, like just shit like that. When he'd get mad, he'd say the most, but then go and apologize and cry about it. But he actually does have a kid. He just doesn't think it's his, but he does have a kid. He even has a trust fund in the name of that kid.
Oh, whoa. Did y'all hear that? So your man lied because, oh man. More receipts. You're not going to get these receipts anywhere. None of my fellow content creators are giving you these specific receipts. See, on the Pop the Balloon show, Aaron came on the show admitting he had no kids. He came on like, I got no kids, I got this. Yet the ex said he got kids. And that there is a trust fund, but the trust fund is in his son's name, which makes sense why he couldn't access the money. I said that earlier. I'm not stupid. I got a business degree. I got a marketing degree. I've ran businesses. I've been in Fortune 500 companies. I've been there and I've done that. I know how this stuff works. When people have trust funds, that money's put aside for very specific reasons. And generally, if there's a trust fund, it's usually put aside for someone's retirement or maybe their education as a young adult. Aaron's of age. He's old enough. But he may have a child named Aaron. And this is what he trying to cap. Like it's his money, but it's his son's money. Talking about he could pull it up the bank. Listen to what his ex said. One more again. Full screen. Let's go.
But he actually does have a kid. He just doesn't think it's his, but he does have a kid. He even has a trust fund in the name of that kid. I do even have a receipt of him saying that he has over 100,000 like dollars in the bank.
Man, now let's get into the next video because that's just how it got started. So now let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Okay, so let's see. Here we go. Let's go. Get this on the screen up here. All right, let's let her rip.
All right, now that we opened the can of worms, let's go ahead and talk about part 1 of Watch Who the Fuck You Date. So his name is Aaron. Aaron is my ex. We dated for a few months and it didn't last very long. And let me tell you why. He is like insane. It's like he has that little person talking to him in the corner of his shoulder at all times. Like,
is that little person a Ninja Turtle? I'm sorry, y'all, I couldn't resist. Let's go.
He's making up constant stories in his head about like that I'm cheating on him, that he's got to watch his back, that I have guys in my apartment at all times, and that I'm cheating while I'm at work. When I work in a clinic full of women, by the way. So let's take.
So she says she works in a clinic full of women.
While I'm at work, when I work in a clinic full of women, by the way. So let's take it back to the beginning. So again, we met. I lived in Arizona. He lived in New Mexico, and he said, "Oh, I have a friend that."
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so she says she lives in Arizona, and he lives in New Mexico. So, but he put the thing down with Arizona. I still want to check something out. what we about to do is, let's go this. Let's say he was let me look at something here. See if we can get an idea of something here. Because remember, he said he stayed downtown. All right, so let's take a look at this, okay? All right, so we're looking at Zillow right now. Let me get this on the screen. I gotta give y'all all the details. Y'all make sure y'all share this video. Okay, this is Zillow. This is, so we looked earlier at downtown Arizona, right? This was Phoenix. Now we're looking at Albuquerque or downtown New Mexico, right? Because his ex-girlfriend, says he stays down there. Now, just apartments. You see 1,300, you know, a studio, 1,900. Okay, we getting the idea. 920, 875 a month. I mean, it's pretty reasonable, depending on where you go here in certain areas here in New Mexico, right? But this is the downtown area. Now, what I want to back up and do this. Okay, I want y'all to get an idea of what downtown Albuquerque looks like. I don't know if it's going to, man, it's a lot of stuff to, I kind of don't want to pull that up because it's a lot of stuff to click on. I'm trying to just, I may have to just pull up some pictures real quick. I just want to get you an idea because he's talking about he don't live in a safe area. Let's see. All right, so let's take a look at this. I know this is kind of just the tourist stuff. Let me just go to the images. I'm doing this on purpose because I want y'all to see he's claiming he in some like he's downtown and it's just like not safe at all. But I want y'all to get an idea of what it looks like downtown. If he's in New Mexico, or if he's downtown in Phoenix. We already looked at that. Okay. I mean, it looked pretty straight to me. It looked like pretty much any downtown. I mean, I know we're just looking at these pictures, but it don't look like it's just straight gutter, thugger. Where, you know, you'd be like, oh, I can't move. It's completely unsafe. I mean, it looked like New Mexico. It looked like downtown New Mexico. Nothing looks like he in the hood, in the trap, in the block. I'm not saying there's no areas, but I mean, dude is just capping, man. Anyway, let's get back to the video.
Arizona, he lived in New Mexico, and he said, oh, I have a friend that lives in Arizona. I was actually just there. I was like, oh, dang. Well,
wait, so he said he has a friend that lives in Arizona, so he could be staying with his friend.
I have a friend that lives in Arizona. I was actually just there. I was like, oh, dang. Well, whenever you're down here again, let's grab dinner or whatever. He's like, all right. He ended up coming, and his plan was to end up moving to Arizona anyway with his friend, right?
So did y'all hear that? His plan was to move to Arizona with his friend. So keep this in mind. He got a friend. I don't know if this is a male friend or female friend, but the ex-girlfriend says he was planning to move to Arizona with a friend.
He ended up at my house so much anyway that I was just kind of like, I mean, you kind of already live here. His clothes was there, everything. So I was like, fuck it. Just, you know, that was my mistake.
So you see, so he moved in with her, but there's supposed to be a boss with over 100K in the bank that's calling the shots. He's supposed to have a woman move in with him. If anything, he balling like this, but let's go.
So my mom ends up making dinners for us all the time. We're Mexican. We make huge dinners. And the first time he went, he met the family and everything was cool. But when we left, my mom called me and she said, are you okay? And I said, what do you mean, am I okay? She said, well, I see something in his eye, like he wants to hurt you or like he wants to control you. I don't know how to tell you because I don't want you to think that I'm crazy, but I'm just telling you to be careful and really think about if this is the guy that you really want to be with. And
now, did you hear what she just said? She just said that there was something in his eye. He had a look like he wanted to control and do something. I don't know. Is it similar to like this look here? I don't know, man. I don't know. She chose that look. But anyway, let's go.
And I was like, well, I mean, it kind of is already in motion, you know, it's already happening. So then my mom invites us over for dinner again. I think it was the next day, and we play loteria. And I guess he was just like, no, I don't want to go. Like he started little by little, kind of not wanting to be around my family. And I don't know if he noticed that my family didn't really like approve of him or whatever. I'm not too sure. But anyways, that was a red flag number one. It's kind of like he was already trying to distance me from my own family, you know.
Let me tell y'all something, ladies and fellas. When somebody tries to distance you from your own family, that's a narcissist. I'm just saying. That's what they do. That's what so many people that I've spoken on before do. Man, I tell you, that's what P. Willie Dilly Dow, that's what he does. He tries to distance you from your family, from all contacts, so they can have full control over you.
Like, the only protection that I have had is from my family, and he was trying to move me away. So when I first started talking to him, I was talking to other people, as in I had a lot of guy friends, and I don't hang out with too many girls because sometimes it can get overwhelming and a lot of drama can start. So they would still text my phone, and of course I talked to somebody else before I met him too. It kind of just ended up going in the direction with Aaron. And so they would text my phone, and he would check my phone every few hours. Every time a vibration would go off, every time I'd get a notification, he's looking at me like he wants to like literally do something to me. I don't know what was going on. It's just that look in his eyes, and you guys know because you have seen that look in the Pop the Balloon game.
Y'all hear this? Dude, track record through and through is just busted. The ladies exposed him. He had a criminal past, his money, but y'all going out there funding his GoFundMe. Man, watch. Nobody's going to, as a whole, listen to this video. They're not going to share it. They're not going to use this evidence to help support what I'm saying. And many of y'all going to end up sending him money to fund his fraudulent activity, fund his scam. Right? Through and through. This dude is just dangerous, man. Like, he's still about that life. And then y'all believe because he came on this interview trying to talk about God and use scripture. Let me tell y'all something. Devils know scripture. You got some of the most demonic, satanic people can quote scripture like no tomorrow. These are these religious folks, right? So he came on this interview quoting all this stuff, but he's not about that life. Because the facts are showing it. Let's continue.
Like this video that went viral. So he starts checking my phone every few hours. He starts to track my location. I gave him my location on my phone because I was like, I have nothing to hide, right? And I'm always either at work with him at home or with my family.
Now there's a part, I gotta pull up the other part because there was actually several parts to this video. So that was the first part. Let me go ahead and get the second part where it'll continue. It's up here. All right, so this is a continuation where we left off. Let's go.
All right, welcome back to part 2 of Watch Who You Date. We're talking about Aaron, the guy that went viral on Pop the Balloon game. So anyways, he starts to distance me from my family. He starts to track me. I give him my location because I had nothing to hide. Every time I would walk by the window, my location would show that I was outside. So he'd call me like, what are you doing outside? Who are you messing with at work? Why aren't you working? Like, that controlling, right? Then he starts doing pop-ups at my job, and it got so bad because he would show up in his work truck while he's supposed to be at work at my job that my supervisor had to keep watching me. We had to basically, like, everybody had to walk me to my car after work to make sure that I made it. And
did y'all hear what she just said? These are things that he was trying to say was taking place at his job. Yeah, in fact, we have this woman said that these things took place at her job. That's classic narcissist behavior. Narcissists think highly of themselves. They think they better than everybody. They think they smarter than everybody. They, you know, their looks, all of this, they're super absorbed on their looks, their image, their exterior looks. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with, looking good, look good. but like they're overconfident. It's like, I look better than everybody. They'll take the things that they do to other people and they'll claim that that's what's happening to them. That's what they're going through. Like, it's just crazy, man. This is why he's showing all of these signs through and through. He's showing all these signs through and through. And that's why I sat back and waited, because all this stuff's coming out. And I'm telling you what's going to happen next. He's going to do a video about his birthday Sunday. And when he does, I'm going to talk about it. And I guarantee you the money from his birthday is coming from that GoFundMe account. And then y'all going to fund everything else he doing. We'll see if he even started a humanitarian project. Let's go.
And the girls would text me, hey, did you make it? Again, it's a clinic full of girls. So that was a red flag number 2. And then one time I walked outside to the cafeteria and he calls me and he's like, how did I know you were outside? So that in my head was like, circles are already turning. I go to my car to see if he put a tracker, because he is capable of doing some shit like that. And I couldn't find anything. And then he pops up at my job like, don't break up with me, don't do this, like, I'll change. I thought I was gonna catch you doing something. And I was like, how did you know I was outside, right? He said, I put my extra phone tracking you in your car and I left it on record because I was expecting to record you doing something. As
y'all hear that? This dude was tracking, leaving his phone. See, I believe this is the real reason why Esther left. You know, I know the saying was that she left because she was money hungry too, but I'm gonna have to do some more research into that. I'm not saying she wasn't money hungry, but you know, dude led with his wallet. He's like, yeah, I can pull 100 stacks out of the bank. I got it like that. You ain't got it like that. Can you do this? Yada, 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 right? Okay, so when you lead with your money, then that's what women expected. But we seeing behind the scenes how he really rolled. Like I said, people that got money like that don't have no GoFundMe, especially for no cause like that. I'm just saying. You know, maybe if something happened to the person, maybe they grow ill, maybe they pass away, maybe to that extent you might find a GoFundMe. Maybe they just didn't have an insurance policy, anything like that in place. That's another conversation for another day. I don't understand why people got money and they don't have no type of insurance. I got insurance. Something happened to me, my family's good. Something happened to them, we good. You know, God forbid, we don't want nothing to happen to nobody out here. I don't want nothing to happen to your boy Aaron or, you know, this lady. Nobody out here, but I'm just saying, you got money like this and you ain't got nothing in place. Some don't sound right when you run in certain circles and way people move, but man, that's another conversation. Let's go, man.
Wasn't cheating on me or like messing around in your car. And I was like, I was done. After that, I was completely done. I said, get your stuff, get out of my house and come bring me my key. And he was like, no, I'm gonna change, whatever. I went home, he was still there. He was like, let's try to work it out. I was like, you know, he already lives with me, he moved here, like whatever. And then it was going, I was going to do it so bad. And then he went to go get coffee for me or something from Starbucks. And he was like, something's wrong with your car. And I was like, what do you mean something's wrong with my car? He's like, yeah, it started to act weird. And I was like, okay, hold on right there. My car, I have a 2019 Dodge Challenger. It's been perfectly fine. I kept up with the oil. I don't understand. All of a sudden you're driving it and something's wrong with it.
And let me explain something. I know a lot about cars. I'm an auto enthusiast, right? I know a lot about them. You know what I'm saying? I even got my own Mopar, so I know. I don't care if it's a 2019 Challenger V6. I don't care if it's the 3.6, if it's the 5.7, if it's the 6.4, if it's the 6.2 supercharged. That engine is a tank, or should I say all those engines are a tank. It's a reason why law enforcement uses them. They will hop in the Chargers, the same thing with the Challengers, right? They hop in them, crank them up, go, give them hell, and you ain't got to worry about nothing. As long as it's decently maintained, and we hear this woman, she said she took care of it. And it don't take a whole lot of maintenance, right? It ain't no maintenance haul. So he sabotaged that car. Those cars are tanks. I mean, you know, they call them boats. That's a whole nother conversation, you know, but they're tanks. Okay, it's a reason why law enforcement uses it. It's a reason why a lot of the criminal activity like to steal them and use them as their car of choice. right? So he absolutely sabotaged. It ain't like, oh, I was pushing a Range Rover and I didn't get the make. Now, you know, if a Range Rover is not new and it's outside of that lease and you don't have no warranty, extended warranty, or you ain't got you ain't got 100K that you could pull out the bank. Oh, that sucker gonna break down on you. Everybody know that about Range Rovers. They look good, they nice, they awesome. Man, I will never buy one. Lease, drive it for a little bit, turn it back in, get rid of it, whatever. I'm just saying. That's what most people do with Range Rovers. That's why you generally see them in new ones. And when you see the older ones, they usually be broke down for a reason. I'm just saying. That's another conversation. So I'm just saying this because I know a lot about vehicles. From the high end to the low end, everything in between. Car, truck, SUV, bus, you name it. I know a lot about vehicles. There's no way no 2019 Challenger 3.6, 5.7, 6.4, 6.2 supercharged. Those are all the engine options are going to have that type of problem where all of a sudden it just broke down. You just driving it and it just broke down. No check engine light, something like, nah, he doing something. So let's find out in part 3. I'm telling you, man, this dude is just bad news every which way. And he just scamming y'all. And I just got to expose him. It's a reason why even these ladies, some people say these ladies ain't their cup of tea. I get it. It's a reason why these ladies ain't feeling him. Now, ladies could be hating. They can be like, nah, you know, whatever, girl, you got him, et cetera, et cetera. No, it's the reason why they saying that. So anyway, let's get into part 3, man. Let's go. It's crazy.
Part 3, and this is the last part that I'm gonna post about Aaron, the buff guy from Pop the Balloon Game and Watch Who the Fuck You Date. So he was like, yeah, your car's acting funny. I was like, no. At that point, I was like, already get out of my house. Like, I don't want you here. You ain't paid one bill. You put $20 a light one time, and maybe you spent like $30 on groceries because I was gonna cook dinner one time. But my mama always told me, do not allow a man to come into your home and pay any bills, because then he's gonna feel like he has the right to either stay there or like, oh, I paid the rent, I live here too. But in all reality, everything that I had gotten was mine, and I didn't allow him any part of that. So I was like, all right, get out, whatever. He leaves. He still tried to contact me. I was like, no, get out. I grabbed my car. I went to my mom's house because I didn't want him to try to come back and to try to convince me. And that's what brings to like my mind all the time. Like, you guys tell people in abusive relationships all the time, like, you need to leave, thinking that it's easy for these women to leave. And it's not. Like, yeah, they've gotten hurt or whatever, but these women are completely head over heels in love with these men. So it's not easy to leave. So I did what I thought was best. So I went to my mom's house right after him. And he's calling me like, dang, you're already at somebody else's house. You're already cheating on me. I was like, whatever. And on my way to my mom's, I start to feel that my car is starting to shake. I'm like, dang, like, what is it? I took it to 2 different mechanics that were like, it was the spark plugs, the ignition coils. I fixed that. And then I went to another mechanic because it started to shake again. And supposedly it was the same thing. They fixed that again. So I went to a 3rd mechanic, and he's like, I think they might have put sugar in your gas tank, but I would need to take out the gas tank to make sure. And I was like, no, I don't think he would be capable of doing something like that. Whatever. So
let me explain something. Putting sugar in the gas tank, that's an easy way to do something, because you could kind of play that off, right? It don't take but a hop, skip, and a jump to pop the gas flap, maybe be at an angle or do it real quick, nobody's looking, pour something in the gas tank, and then boom. You know, for you to pop a hood, people gonna see you with the hood up. You're more likely to get caught. Folks gonna ask you what you doing. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, this woman, she probably got, you know, she's probably just driving a stock Challenger. So her hood, like, let me explain something. The engine, let me show y'all something. Like, let me just show y'all. Let me just show y'all something. I'm gonna have to do this. Just give me 1 second. All right, so like, let's see. I'll use this to pull up. I want y'all to really understand what I'm talking about. Okay. I want y'all to take a look at this right here, and I'm gonna make this big just so y'all can understand my point. Okay, we're gonna look at all the engine sizes, okay, but this is a V6, right? Dodge Challenger, 2019 Challenger V6. So what I'm saying is, if you can look at the screen, you see the engine cover right here. You can't get to tinkering nothing under the hood, especially if it comes to spark plugs and the coils or whatever. You can't get to none of that. You got to take this engine cover off. All right. The intake will still be fine, but you got to take this engine cover off. So if you pop in the hood trying to take this engine cover off, people gonna see what's what. Okay. Now let me do this. Let me show y'all this. Give me 1 second, because I want to do this across the board so that y'all can understand. All right, we'll take a look at this. This will just have to do right now, because I don't want to spend a lot of time. Wait, what happened? Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. Where did it just go? Hold on 1 second. Bear with me. Trying to show one. I'm getting a lot of these aftermarket engines, but I might just have to show that to y'all. Y'all will get the point. I want to do this so y'all can understand what I'm talking about. All right, let's see if I can get this to hold on 1 second. Bear with me. My apologies for the delay. I think I'm just gonna have to end up showing y'all a modified. It's not really that modified, but it's not completely stock like I wanted to show y'all. Give me 1 more second here, because I need y'all to actually see this and understand. Like, a lot of ladies don't know this. Like, the fellas know, but the ladies don't know. So I'm just gonna do this one. Let me all right, take a look at this. Okay, so we saw the V6. This is a V8. This is the 5.7 liter. Now, disregard this part right here. This is an aftermarket air intake. Okay, this is an aftermarket air intake. But you see, even with the 5.7, you see the engine cover over the engine. You got to take this engine cover off to even be able to get to the spark plugs if you're going to do something. And if the spark plugs, it should be throwing like codes and stuff. She should have the check engine light on and all this, but I just want y'all to see that's what the engine looks like there. Okay. I just want y'all to understand this. So you see the V6. Okay. Same thing. You see the V8. Let's look at the 6.4. I just got to show all this to y'all so that y'all understand, because like I said, a lot of ladies don't know. Us men, you probably know what the engine look like. Okay, let me show you this here. Give me 1 second. All right, so take a look at this. This is the 6.4 liter. Okay, it's the 6.4 liter engine. Right, it's the big 392 that you see right here on the side of the door that y'all see. It's the big 6.4. I want y'all to see that you can't get to nothing because you got to take this powered by SRT engine cover off. Right? These are the valve. You got to take all this stuff off to be able to get to the engine, to be able to alter, like to mess with any spark plugs or coils or any of that. You can't service nothing or do nothing until you take this cover off. Right? I'm pretty sure this lady's driving a stock Charger, Challenger, or whatever it is, and I'm gonna show y'all the last one just since I'm on it. I gotta show them all. I can't show one and skip an engine. Okay, let's see. This will probably be good. I think it's a good picture. This is a good one right here. So let me get this one on the screen. All right, and this is the supercharged. Okay, this is the big 6.4 Hellcat, Red Eye, whatever, Demon, whatever, the Challenger, right? All right, you see it says supercharged Hemi. Same thing. You see the Hellcat right here, emblem, or the Demon, whatever, Red Eye, Hellcat, Red Eye, whatever trim. But y'all get what I'm saying, right? This is the look. It's bolted on. Okay, you got the manifold bolted onto the block right here. So you can't get to the spark plugs unless you take the manifold off. So if dude is popping the hood, fooling around with spark plugs and all of this stuff, how can he get, like, he would get caught doing all of this, is what I'm trying to say. This is what I'm trying to show y'all. Let's go back through it. V6, you got to take the cover off and do all of this hood up. He most likely going to get seen out in public on camera. Somebody going to ask you what you doing. You're going to hear the hood open and close. Okay, if she got the 5.7 liter, the regular Hemi, got a RT Challenger, same thing. Engine cover right here. You got to take all this off, disregard this aftermarket intake. It don't matter if it's stock or aftermarket, but you got to take all this off to get to the spark plugs. Okay, we come over here. If she got a 392, got a scat pack, right? Got an SRT. You got to take this engine cover off to get to everything. You can't get to the spark plugs and get to the block and all that. You got to take this off, right? And then same thing, if she had a Hell Kizzy, if she pushing that Hello Kitty, you know what I'm saying? You got to take the whole, unbolt the manifold off to be able to get to it. You can't get to the block to change the spark plugs and stuff like that. I mean, you could take this off and do it, but I'm just trying to show y'all. So him tampering with her car most likely was definitely him pouring some type of sugar in the tank. All right, so let's go back to the video on what she said, because this is your boy Aaron, right? We've already debunked a whole lot of stuff with this dude, and I guarantee you he gonna turn up on his on the birthday. I guarantee you we're gonna see his birthday party. So let's back it up what she said about what it probably was with her car, because she had a 2019 Challenger. Let's go.
And supposedly it was the same thing. They fixed that again. So I went to a third mechanic, and he's
Back
like,
it up a little bit.
And on my way to my mom's, I start to feel that my car is starting to shake. I'm like, dang, like, what is it? I took it to 2 different mechanics that were like, it was the spark plugs, the ignition coils. I fixed that. And then I went to another mechanic because it started to shake again. And supposedly it was the same thing. They fixed that again. So I went to a third mechanic, and he's like, I think they might have put sugar in your gas tank, but I would need to take out the gas tank to make sure. And I was like, no, I don't think he would be capable of doing something like that. Whatever. So I couldn't find what was wrong with it. At this point, I had moved out already because I was so scared. My mom had let me borrow money.
Now listen, she said she moved out of her house because she's so scared. But what did your boy Aaron say in this video? Where is it at? Him talking about him moving out. Let's go. Ain't trying to push merch, but he talking about he got to move out of his place because he is fearful for his life. No, his ex-girlfriend was fearful of her life. Listen, y'all. Hold on one second. My bad. I didn't even realize I still had it on the screen. Hold on. My bad, y'all. Or it's on the screen, but it's not big enough. Let's switch it around, man. This is wild. So that way you can see everything. Let's put him front and center. Let's go run it back. She just said she had to move out. Listen.
Because I needed to move out before my lease was up. I would need to take out the gas tank to make sure. And I was like, no, I don't think he would be capable of doing something like that. Whatever. So I couldn't find what was wrong with it. At this point, I had moved out already because I was so scared. My mom.
Okay, you see, she said she had to move out because she was so scared. But let's listen to what your boy Aaron said here in this video. So y'all hear Ryan said it best. What's up, Ryan? He says, man, he was mirroring her. Exactly. And that's one thing that narcissists do. This is a classic narcissist. I'm gonna have to add that into the title. Like, this is what narcs do. And a lot of ladies fall for them. A lot of men fall for the female narcissists. They seem like the catch. They seem like they godsend. They seem like they're the perfect one. And they're the ones that just, man, they're lonely. They have no one around. There's very little or no support. The only people that essentially support them are people who are under their spell, for the most part, right? Or people that just don't know them yet. They haven't gotten to know. So they got this image out here. So he's portraying himself like he just some good dude. Like I said, we already debunked his card. I showed y'all his whole Home Depot card. I mean, I don't know how many times I got to put this up there. The Home Depot consumer credit card can only be used on purchases at Home Depot. It's a Citibank card. And his ex-girlfriend already said that he has a trust fund, but the trust fund is actually in his son's name, which probably is Aaron as well. It's probably Aaron Jr. And he don't even claim his so-called son. So ladies, if you get with this dude and you sleep with this guy and he gets you pregnant, is he gonna claim your child? This is wild, man. This is wild. Let's get back to what his ex had to say. Because like I said, you got to go to what the ladies got to say. You got to listen to he's a fella. So we got the fella's perspective, but we got to hear what the ladies got to say. Let's go.
Had let me borrow money because I needed to move out before my lease was up, so he didn't know where I lived. I moved apartments. So at this point, I went and got a new car. I went to the dealership and I got a new car. I changed my car. And when I asked him, hey, did you ever find out what was wrong with my Challenger? He said, yes, there was sugar in the gas tank.
Yo. So we got confirmation and receipts. This woman said the dealer found out what was wrong with the car that she got we don't know what she's in now for safety reasons, but she went to another dealership, got out of the Challenger. She had a 2019 Challenger. She ain't pushing that no more. And the dealer said that they actually confirmed that it was sugar in the gas tank, which confirmed the pictures that I showed you. There's no way this dude had the tools, and you can't just like pop the hood and take the engine cover off and just go straight to the spark plugs. Like, you need tools to do that stuff. That stuff, like, you can get in there and do it quickly, but what I'm saying is you can't do something like that too quickly without most likely somebody catching you doing it. Unless you got a garage, you got it hidden, nobody know what's going on. Somebody gonna like, hey, what you doing under the hood of so-and-so's car? Right? Ain't nothing wrong. Didn't I just see you push it? You know, like, there would have been somebody that told her, hey, I saw Aaron under the hood of your car or something like that. You see what I'm saying? And she's renting, so she's staying in an apartment complex. At least at the time before she moved out. So people would have seen somebody would have seen this, right? It was somebody on camera. I tell you, man, this is crazy. Palace is right. Palace says, they say the devil was the most beautiful angel. Yeah, Lucifer, morning star. I'm telling you, man, this is crazy. Let's go, man.
So this man that claims to be very godly and studies the Bible and, practices this religion, put sugar in my gas tank, tracked my car, put a phone to record me in my car. And I would do things like say everything he needed to hear, like, yeah, I cheated on you, like, because I was so scared of him being crazy. Like, this guy has a record. You guys don't know that. You guys really need to be careful who you make famous on this app. I don't want to say anything else because I feel like I already opened up a big can of worms. If you guys have any questions, I'll answer them, but I don't want to make this any more parts.
Yo, man, I'm gonna see if I can have this lady on my show. I'm gonna actually reach out. I'm gonna reach out to her right now. I'm gonna reach out to her and I'm gonna see if I can have her on. If I can have her on my show, because this is, man. This is wild. Like, this is absolutely wild. I don't know if she will or not. Um, but I'm about to message her. I'm sending her a message right now. Just bear with me, y'all. I'm literally typing her the message right now. Like, I'm not playing with this. Y'all think I'm playing. Boom. I just sent her a message. So we'll see what's what. I just literally sent her a message. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna see. I don't know if she's gonna respond or not. I don't know how often she checks her account, but we'll see if we can have her on my show. This is wild, man. Like, this is dangerous. What I'm trying to look, what I'm trying to let y'all understand and see, and why I did all of this, is that this dude is dangerous and he's still in criminal activity. You know, he was talking the godly thing. Let me see if I can pull this up. He was let me get a little bit. Give me 1 second. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share this. He was on this show, and I guess I can close some of these windows out. We know what's up with the engine and all that. What I want to show y'all is that he was talking a lot about God on his show, and this is what got a lot of people to think he's a believer. And I told y'all got to be real careful about these religious folks who be speaking all this scripture this and scripture that. Just because they quote scriptures, like I said it earlier, some of the most satanic demons quote scripture. Okay? You can't be believing everybody just because they sit up here and they quote scripture. That don't be meaning nothing. Like, that means absolutely nothing. And as we can see behind the scenes, this dude is just fraudulent. Like, it ain't no way around it. He just straight up fraudulent. Give me 1 second here, because I gotta. Here it goes. Give me 1 second here. I'm gonna pull up this video, and let's see. Okay, it's in. I'm gonna try to pull this up, and I want y'all to hear how he's talking about scripture. So he's portraying himself like a godly man, but this is not a godly man. Okay, We clearly see if he's severely backsliding. I'll just put it like that. That's one thing that's pretty obvious here. So I'm trying to pull up this video. Give me 1 second. I'm about to get it on the screen. Man, this is wild. I'm gonna check the chat real quick. Yeah, y'all saying everything in the live chat that I'm saying. Like this just wild. Like it's wild on a whole nother level because he's scamming with the money. He's scamming with the women. You know, he trying to use the body game to just deceive y'all. And man, I'm telling you, man, this is crazy. Like this dude is dangerous. Like this is what y'all gotta understand. This dude is dangerous. Okay, this ain't just, oh, you hating on him. This dude is dangerous. Let me get this video up here on the screen of him. And I want y'all to hear, just wait a minute, let me run it back real quick first. I want y'all to hear this and then you'll understand what you hear.
To hear like, yeah, I cheated on you, like, because I was so scared.
I want y'all to hear how she's talking about this man, you know, like how he's talking about he's a godly man. Let's go.
Of him being crazy. Like this guy has a record. You guys don't know that. You guys really need to be careful who you make famous on this app. I don't want to say anything else because I feel like
let me run it back.
Practices this religion. Man that claims to be very God, sugar in the gas tank. So this man that claims to be very godly, sugar in the gas tank. So this man that claims to be very godly and studies the Bible and, you know, practices this religion, put sugar in my gas tank, tracked my car, put a phone to record me in my car. And I would do things like say everything he needed to hear, like, yeah, I cheated on you, like, because I was so scared of him being crazy. Like, this guy has a record. You guys...
Man, this is wild, man. Like, I don't understand. Like, man, dudes that do this to women, man, they just some straight beta male incel simps. And these are the types of men that get all the props. Like us real strong, masculine alpha males, y'all ladies bypass us all day long. And y'all go over what y'all think is exciting and fun and all this stuff. Y'all think we boring. Oh, they righteous. I ain't gonna follow. Y'all go over to these channels and get screwed over and get hurt time and time again. And y'all don't want to listen. Because y'all want to follow the path of wickedness and not righteousness. Or maybe you just don't know. Right? These dudes like this is dangerous. So let me put the video up of him speaking, quote unquote. You know, he acting like he talking a bunch of scripture. Now, this, like I said, this came from, he was on an interview, okay, on another show, right? He was on a show with this couple, and this is kind of where it, you know, it all went down. All right, so let me see if I can kind of get to where he was speaking scripture and stuff. Let's go.
In a way, you would say that when that promiscuous spirit is in your vicinity, came out, right? It was one of the key things that you...
I want to get it right to where he kind of...
Thank you to all my fans, everybody defending me in my comments, you know, going hard for me, man. I really appreciate y'all. I love y'all. These t-shirts are coming soon.
Yes,
Stay
sir.
tuned to my Instagram.
He's still pushing these t-shirts. This man's supposed to be unemployed, looking for a job, capitalizing on your sympathy, getting you to hit a GoFundMe. But he blowing up. He pushing t-shirts for his birthday and all this stuff. He playing y'all. He using all of this to make money off of y'all and make a name off of y'all. And y'all gonna sit there and be a bunch of dummies and support him and go do it. I'm sorry. Like, it is what it is, man. That's why I'm doing this video. Let's go.
Very handsome with 2 Y's, VERYY_handsome. Stay in tune with my story. You know, it's a lot of cloud chasing going on. Certain topics I won't address. Certain topics I will address. And today we're going to keep it raw and uncut like I always do, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Because I'm not no professional interviewer. I'm not no big dog. I had to get my questions typed out, you feel me, to make sure that I came correct. But at the end of the day, we also know that we got a lot of Arlette fans in here who are going to be sitting there waiting for your catch up with Arlette, and they fiending for it. So
Arlette, now, for those of you that don't know, when he's talking about catching up with Arlette, it's this lady here. Okay, I got to get this on the screen real quick. Arlette is the lady who has done the Pop the Bottles, who had him on her show. Okay, this is Arlette. That's who he's talking about. So he's going to be on the the balloon. I said Pop the Bottles. My bad. Pop the Balloons, right? Y'all know what I mean, right? Right? He was on this show. So I guess the host, Miss Arlette, is supposed to catch up with him, and that's what this guy's talking about. Okay, just want y'all to know. All right. So anyway, let's go.
So to make sure we don't step on Arlette's toes, I'm gonna try not to ask no questions that I know she gonna ask you on the catch up. That way you can, because you know you and her gonna be sitting in the same room with the shorty, and you know I'd rather people get to see that exchange with you being able to call her out on her stuff, her being able to say her piece. But at the end of the day, the truth is gonna be the details that's in the middle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, at the end of the day, if you got anything you want to address out as we do this, bro, feel free to talk your talk. Talk how you want to talk. All right?
Okay.
All right, so my first question, it's a big question that was going on when the Pop the Balloon came out, right? It was one of the key things that you said was a deal breaker.
I look for a woman that's not promiscuous and has a career.
I want y'all to listen now, because this is him talking about all this scripture stuff, right? Let's go.
Going for herself.
And it was that you do not want a promiscuous woman. Now, I know what promiscuous means. She know what promiscuous means. But for some reason, there's a lot of people that when you said that, the internet, they can't take it for what it is. Everybody got all these multiple meanings for it. But the only person that they wasn't asking who it really meant, what it really meant to, was you. You feel me? So I want you to tell these people, what does promiscuous mean to Aaron? Go ahead, big dog.
To Aaron, a promiscuous woman is a woman that possesses the Jezebel spirit. You know, if you're familiar with the Bible, you know about Jezebel,
right,
and the deception that she used and the evil things that she's done.
Right.
Now you hear him talking about the Bible and Jezebel, and he's acting like he's such a, scripture, godly man. And see, you ladies fall for that just because the dude quote a couple of scriptures. Look, forget what comes out of his mouth. You need to look at the actions, right? You need to see, is his actions in line with scripture? Is he actually following God's laws, statutes, and commandments? Because quite frankly, if he actually was following it, he never would have went on this Pop the Balloon show in the first place. That's all entire another conversation that I don't even feel like getting into right now. Let's go.
Right.
Promiscuous women nowadays, they tend to manipulate you all for selfish gain.
Right.
And in the midst of, me falling in love with this promiscuous woman, she's having sexual interactions with other men, throwing off my pH balance. And, your pH balance being affected, that affects my mood, my work ethic at work, a multitude of things that I just don't want inside of my realm.
Right.
Okay.
And so, in a way, you would say that when that promiscuous spirit is in your vicinity, the household can't function, and that's why you can't allow that in your space. Basically, is that what you're saying?
Yes, sir. Because if we look at history,
right,
there's been women that have conquered kingdoms with their manipulation tactics.
Listen to more of the scripture now. And the ladies in the comment section of this video eating it up. I should show you what the comment section is. Oh, he's such a godly man. Oh, I love him. These ladies just eating it up. But us true righteous men, y'all would sit up here and say that we are wicked. Y'all would crucify us because we deliver the truth.
Tactics, and with being promiscuous as well. So I don't like that at all. if a woman manifests any interest in another man, and I'm, showing her that I'm interested in her wholeheartedly, then I don't want anything to do with you.
Right.
That's
And so how do you feel about it when we live in a day and age now when you call people out for promiscuity, right? Because a promiscuous person can be a man and it can be a woman, right? Men have the same dog tactics that women do. And a lot of things that we call out on our channel is no matter whether you want to be on team men or team women, we all got some bad habits that are negatively affecting the dating game on both ends. So what do you feel like to a woman who hears what you got to say about this and they try to throw it off on like, well, we can't be promiscuous over here, but what about what men do, over what men say, how they operate? The tit for tat. How do you feel when a woman tries to bring that up? Like, what is your exchange with that?
Now listen to what he about to say, y'all.
I would like my exchange with that would be, me personally, I'm no saint whatsoever.
Right.
Did y'all hear what he just said? Man, this is crazy, man. Did y'all hear what he just said? Yo, listen again, man. This is wild. This is wild. This is wild. This is wild.
I've been a promiscuous man myself, and it wasn't until I was able to see the damage that was done to the other individual. I didn't know anything about empathy whatsoever.
See, you hear what he said? He was a promiscuous man himself. Everything. Look, did y'all really catch wind of it, man? Let me listen again.
This particular situation. I would like my exchange with that would be, me personally, I'm no saint whatsoever.
Right.
I have been a promiscuous man myself, and it wasn't.
Did y'all hear what he just said? One more time, just in case y'all missed it.
Until I was able to see.
And you call people out for promiscuity, right? Because a promiscuous person can.
So he want to call all these women out. Oh, you promiscuous. You can go ahead and pop your balloon right now. I don't want you. All this stuff. But then he sent up there. This interview came after everything. Y'all got to understand. This was after he was on the show, after all of this. This is very recent. Like, this interview was like, what, a day or 2 days ago. Matter of fact, let me show y'all on the screen. Okay, let's go to the actual YouTube channel. Okay, y'all got to understand this stuff. We got to document all of this. Okay, this interview was done actually 4 days ago. Okay, he was a contestant on episode 11 of Arlette Amuli's Pop the Balloon or Find Love. Sadly, his match and himself had some major disagreements that exploded on social media. Let's look at the most viral contestant and hear his side of the story. Big shout out to Arlette Amuli and artist, I guess, BM or whatever. So this was an interview that was done on Kite's channel. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, they was able to get to interview. You know what I'm saying? Mad props to them for getting the interview. But anyway, let's go, man. I just wanted to show y'all that this isn't just something that wasn't necessarily planned. Like he knew about this stuff. So anyway, let's go.
It can be a man and it can be a woman, right? Men have the same dog tactics that women do. And a lot of things that we call out on our channel is no matter whether you want to be on team men or team women, we all got some bad habits that are negatively affecting the dating game on both ends. So what do you feel like to a woman who hears what you got to say about this and they try to throw it off on like, well, we can't be promiscuous over here, but what about what men do, over what men say, how they operate? The tit for tat. How do you feel when a woman tries to bring that up? Like, what is your exchange with that?
Listen now.
I would like my exchange with that would be, me personally, I'm no saint whatsoever.
Right.
He's a hypocrite. This is what I keep trying to teach y'all. Everybody's claiming God this, God that. Oh, I follow the scripture. I can quote this, I quote that. It's just a bunch of talk. They don't live by it. Right? A lot of the things that he's doing right now, he has no humanitarian effort. If he did, it would be out there on social media. We'd be able to find it. Okay? Where is his humanitarian effort? Yet he got this GoFundMe that is at 13,000. I'm surprised it ain't higher than that right now. Or maybe it is. I haven't refreshed it. Let's see. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it just, this dude, his girlfriend already laid everything out, so it's still at 13,000. But it's the thing. I showed y'all earlier. His goal was 1,000. He's scamming y'all. He's using his fake picture, showing the little vest and stuff that you can get off the internet, or anybody that's quote unquote in, like they're in construction. We looked it up. We didn't see nothing on searching for him other than, his GoFundMe. Like I said, I've showed y'all. Y'all can see these stock, shutter stock photos right here that you could get to show the same vest and the outfit that he had on. This is the same orange top with the vest that you see in the picture that he got on for the most part. I mean, here we go. There's the orange top and there's the vest, right? And then you come over here and you essentially see the same day outfit. I'm just saying, man, you can't make this stuff up. He just these are outfits that I show people that plumbers should have on. You usually have on some type of logo shirt saying you work for a company. If not, you generally are dressed like you have this full-fledged suit. I mean, you can dress and do whatever, but not everybody's licensed. Or maybe some people are like a handyman or an assistant or something like that, but they're not the actual licensed plumber. You know what I'm saying? It's just a certain vibe to it. And I mean, there's just no track record with him. Right? He talking about he got fired. We don't even know where he got fired, if he got fired. It's just so much fraudulent stuff behind this dude. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Anyway, I'll let him speak a little bit more.
Right. I have been a promiscuous man myself. And it wasn't until I was able to see the damage that was done to the other individual. I didn't know anything about empathy whatsoever until, this particular situation transpired.
Right.
Once I stepped out of the relationship, this woman suffered some life-changing things, mentally, I would say. She lost her confidence and her self-esteem because of that. And now she indulges in relationships with low-value men. And honestly, I started caring, even though it's not my fault, with her proceeding on with her life,
Nah, bro. See, you need to take responsibility for what you did. See, this is what happens. He just said it's not his fault, but it's precisely his fault because that woman got with you, and as a result of that woman leaving you, then she ended up getting into another relationship because you caused that harm and damage. So at least take responsibility for saying, hey, I had a role to do with it. It was my fault. I started it. I hope she changed. I hope she not this, da-da-da-da-da. But you talking about empathy, you need to take ownership. But see, narcissists don't ever take ownership. It's always the other person's fault. Everybody here says he sounds like a narcissist. Palace said the same thing. Y'all been saying this story this whole time. I said, my mom is a narcissist. This sounds very similar to her talking points. That's exactly what they do. They project. They'll say, oh, well, I did this, but I'm a saint now. Right? Everything about me is perfect now. But the other person, they full of it. They suck. They da-da-da. They're quick to put you down and beat you down. And nothing so far that this dude is saying is actually helping, since he said he realized the error of his ways and he changed. He's such a saint now. Nothing he's saying is actually helping this woman get out of the situation. He's just saying it ain't my fault right now. Listen.
Indulging with them, that's not my fault, but I feel like I played a factor in that.
Right.
Stepping out on her. So,
Well, at least he owned up to that part. I give him credit for owning up for saying he stepped out on her. I give him, credit where credit is due. At least he owned up and manned up about that part.
and also what I've come to realize is not all women, but the promiscuous women, they are like cats. You know, you could count on one hand how many times have you seen a cat having sex.
Right.
But men, we're like dogs. You know, you'll never see a cat. You can leave a cat in the middle of a desert and it'll come back pregnant.
Right.
And we're like dogs. You know, we'll do it right in front of you. Me personally, I would just like to find one person, do it how I like, and I won't seek others. You don't seek others.
Right.
We can leave it at that.
Okay. Now,
I'll tell you, man, this dude, y'all can watch the full interview, but this dude just going around capping, trying to make it seem like he just such a superstar. Like I said, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen with this GoFundMe. What's going to happen is many people are going to believe everything that he's saying. He's such a godly man. As a matter of fact, let me show you the comments in a second. It's going to go from 15,000 to 25 or 30. Then it's going to jump to 50, 75, and then 100. And he's going to raise that 100K that he talking about he got in the bank. Then all of a sudden, he might try to do a little something, act like he doing something with the kids just to make y'all think that that's what he doing. I want to show y'all something. Let's go to the comment section down here. All right. I just want y'all to see what people are actually thinking. Okay. Let's see. I want y'all to really understand how people are perceiving this dude. Okay. This person said, how did you get the final boss of Pop the Balloon? This dude is a low-key star. All right. Look at all the people thumbing up, liking it. He's not lying. Those women are not seeking love. They care too much about the silly, like the shirt a guy's wearing, rather than trying to connect with a person. I mean, to each his own. You're not qualified coming to a theater near you. Something he said. Look, not gonna lie, it's pretty clear that bro is just on a completely different maturity level than the types of people that are typically on that show. Yet, this dude was actually on that show. Crazy, man. Listen, look, this guy is really centered and emotionally intelligent. Yes, he's blunt, but has amazing characteristics, such as the humanitarian things he has done. What humanitarian things has he done? Ain't none humanitarian thing that he's done. I ain't seen one receipt in the community yet. Mr. Aaron Sloan, Weapon X, can you show us some receipts now? Put some on your social media at the very least. And I'm not talking about something you did now, something you already did prior to you coming on the show. Because you're talking about you have all this stuff established. We want to know. See, this just show you like how people can just create anything, do anything. People will believe anything and believe lies, but then they don't want to support when stuff is truthful. I'm just showing you what people are saying here, right? Look, talking about for the community. As a married woman, I am still learning to chill out with how I speak to my husband at times. I mean, I say this because God ordains, I guess, it to be that way. We have to have respect. Okay, well shout out to this lady for getting that part. Because we can't be wilding out. Like, this is out of biblical order. Look, when I saw this guy on Pop the Balloon, I instantly thought he needs to be famous for this. I thought he was authentic and assertive. Yet he's lying to y'all and y'all don't even realize it. Glad there's guys out here that's not simps. Look, I grew up with a dad and a brother. This man is solid. This is crazy, man. Look, this guy needs to be studied. Kite conducting an interview with him. Look at all these people liking it. This is what people think. They think this man is a good dude. Look, this gentleman is on a grown man business, but yeah, he can't start a business until he scam y'all out of 100K, and then he gonna start a business. Look, bro stood on business. Salute. And it's the thing. They talking about Pop the Balloon at this point is pure entertainment. The women on that show are not there looking for a relationship, just clout. So why is this dude going on this show talking about he looking for love? Somebody make it make sense. He talking about, oh, I'm looking for like godly love, but you going on a show that ain't got nothing to do with God. I'm just saying. Just want y'all to get an idea of what he's saying. But like I said, this your boy Aaron. I'm gonna let him get his little final words in. We gonna come over here and listen to this. Let him get his little final words in real quick. Esther, look, he talking about Esther. Now, Esther was the lady in the black that he's no longer with. Look, he untagged her. Let's go to her channel. I mean, go to her page real quick. This is Esther. This is the one who was on the show that he wanted her in his world or whatever. That's who he was singing about. Okay, this is Esther. That's who he want. She got a YouTube channel. Well, let's go to her YouTube channel. Let me see what's up. Cause like I don't follow these people, so I'm just getting to follow these people. So let's see. This her YouTube channel. I got to see what she talking about on here. But anyway, I guess she ain't really she ain't posted nothing. She hadn't really posted nothing. Let me see. This is short. I'll play this one. Oh, she ain't really say nothing. Yeah, I don't think she's put anything out. Yeah, 3 months ago was the most recent she did a vlog. But anyway, this her YouTube channel. I don't see nothing like real gory, derogatory, or nothing like that. I mean, I haven't really looked at her YouTube channel. Back here on her IG, it's the typical. She got the typical pictures and stuff like that, but. I was trying to let me see if does she have a video or are these just pictures? Yeah, these are all pictures. But anyway, that's who your boy Aaron was singing to. Okay, or he did that video. He wasn't singing, but he did the video about Mr. Very Handsome. Let me see what this first one is about. Let's listen to this. Oh, my bad. Let me do it so y'all can hold on, I'm gonna run it back. But why were you on there, sir? You did on the show. He just said he had cancer, y'all. What does that have to do with following the Bible? He follows the devil. He follows astrology. Must have not been big enough alpha energy. That's your boy. That's the full drop, the full talk. Look, let me ask y'all a question for those of you that are here, and I already know what the answer is going to be. Look, do y'all want me to have him on my show? I mean, how could he be on my show after I've already did all of this? Right? I already know the answer to that. Y'all can let me know what you think in the comment section and in the live chat. You think I should have him on my show? But man, like, dude said he's a Cancer. He's repping that astrology stuff. I told you can't be following the Most High and follow that divination, right? You following that Deuteronomy 18:10 stuff, right? You following all that divination. You following astrology. I'm this zodiac sign. So you're not going to say I'm a man of God. But then you say you a man of God, or you trying to say you're a man of God, but then you talking about astrology. See, he just talking. It's like you can't be following the zodiac sign and following like the ways that the Most High said a man is supposed to operate at the same time. It don't work like that. Like, it's just wild, man. It's wild. Like, this dude been debunked so many which ways. What's up, Rich Black royalty? He says only 2 tools in his tool belt. Yeah, like, I mean, that's a whole nother thing right here. Like, look at this. Let me make the screen bigger. You look at his tool belt, you look over here on what would be his left side. It's our right side, okay? So if you're looking on our right side, look over here. I got the cursor going. Where are all the tools at? Right? No tools over here. He's supposed to be this certified master plumber. Where's the tools? But you come over here, you know what I'm saying? He basically just got like 2 wrenches. I don't even know what this is. I can't quite I can't quite tell what this is in the bag, but basically 2 tools, one thing. He don't even have something down here. If you look down here where I got the curse at the bottom, right? There's not even a tool down here. And then, like I said, he got the vest and everything that I showed y'all that you can get from, like, right here, the Shutterstock vest. That's what this is called, the Shutterstock vest. Right? Orange shirt, there's the vest, and that's what he got right here. Orange shirt, there's the vest. No tools. Like, I mean, it just, he said he did all this stuff for free. It's just so many fraudulent things about this guy that he's a danger to society. And I'm saying this because y'all ladies need to stop going after these type of guys. These are the type of guys that the ladies get with, and then they ruin their life. They skip over the righteous guys, skip over the legit guys that got receipts. Like guys that can prove what they got and what they doing. I don't care what it is. Dude could be like, hey, I'm a gamer, right? Okay, bet if he's a gamer, either you need to see that he got like gaming equipment at his crib, or wherever he goes to game, he hangs out with other gamers, or he got an IG or a YouTube, you see him streaming. You know, it needs to be proof that he do stuff that he says he does. And this dude talking about he got humanitarian efforts. This is the biggest thing right here. One of the biggest things. He claims we are supporting his humanitarian efforts, but yeah, he got no receipts of doing anything in the community. Nothing. Talking about you give free plumbing services to Army veterans, single mothers, single fathers, those with property management issues, and those on disability. He was probably doing that on the company dime, and they got wind of that, and boom, they got rid of him. And so now he's trying to raise this money, and it was $1,000 at the first that I showed earlier, right? Just in case y'all forget, let me put this back on the screen real quick. Just in case y'all forget. All right, because y'all need to be reminded of this. Here we go. The original goal was $1,000, right? Dude done raised $9,000 at the time of the screenshot. Now he at 13. He raised his goal. He said, shoot, it's like this. Y'all give him, I'm going to keep it coming. Big scammer, man. Scamming with the ladies. Scamming like he the man with women. Scamming that he about this. Like the only thing that is legit is that he probably is some type of licensed plumber, or at least was. Based upon his ex-girlfriend's testimony, who helped him get the job and helped him get there. So, man, it's crazy. I said an awful lot about this guy. Y'all need to watch out for people like this. People like this are dangerous. And they're going to take all your money and everything you got. And they're going to leave you hurt women. Some of y'all going to get abused if y'all not careful. He said it himself. The ladies had to pick up. She was broken. One of his exes, could be the ex that we played, and then she had to pick up the pieces, and she got into another bad relationship, quote unquote, by him. You know, a low vibe dude. That's what he said. A low value guy, whatever, because you left her abused and broken. And I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying, like she got to take responsibility as well. But like you put her in that situation, and then he talking about you big alpha, but yet how big alpha are you that another dude gonna right in front of your face, try to get your so-called woman at the time's number? And that's what narcissists do. During that whole video that we just got finished watching on Instagram, he was like propping himself up. I'm big alpha. I'm the man. Once you get with me, you ain't got to get with nobody else. I'm the prize. That's that narcissist talk. That's what narcs do. Yeah, I'm all that. I'm all that. I'm this. I'm that. Be wary of people that's always bragging and boasting about how good they are. Right? If you really all that, then the ladies should be talking about how much you all that. You should be receiving that out of the mouths of women, right? I don't say nothing. I let people say the things that I say, right? I only reiterate what people say about me. So if they say I'm this, then obviously it got to be true if multiple people are saying it. So if people saying he looked like a Ninja Turtle and he acting catty, of course, like that's what the lady said on the show and all that, it gotta be true. And then he's scamming y'all. I'm telling you, man, this is crazy, man. What I'm going to do on this note, dude is supposed to be having his birthday celebration Sunday. So we're gonna see what he posts, if he posts anything and show anything. I'm guaranteeing you he taking this money from his GoFundMe to turn up on his birthday. And ain't no telling what he gonna get for his birthday. You know, people probably holding the GoFundMe for his birthday. It's like, let me send him a little money for his GoFundMe. Man, GoFundMe is one of the biggest scams on the face of this earth, man. How many news stories has it been? We gonna cover it when this dude does that. And like I said, I'll see if his ex wants to follow up with me. Oh wow, actually, wow. Hold on one sec, I got a reply. Give me one second. I'm literally replying because she replied to me quickly. Yo, I got a reply from his ex-girlfriend, y'all. Oh, wait a minute. Rich, oh crap. He said his GoFundMe just went back up. Man, what in the world is going on, man? This is wild. Hold on. Yep, it did. It went up a little bit more. Look, a dude just sent some more money. It was $13,195. Now it's at $13,210. It's still going up. People still donate. Man, this is crazy. Man, let me explain something to y'all. I just heard from his ex-girlfriend. Y'all, it's getting real. His ex-girlfriend most likely will be on the show, but she cannot be on the show right now because of everything that he's done to her. They're actually going through litigation right now. They're actually having to go through court. This is crazy, man. Like, I can't even believe, like, y'all don't understand. This is serious. I actually hope, I don't want to put her messages out there like that, but I heard back from his ex-girlfriend. This is wild, man. Like, man, this is yo, this is crazy, man. She says she can't right now. Basically, she gotta wait till court is over. So as soon as the court stuff is over, look, June, you already know. Let me make something plain here. I don't play with anybody being a guest on my show, and I definitely don't play for any woman that has been mistreated. Because a real alpha male ain't gonna mistreat a woman. Like, why? I ain't saying he gonna be perfect with everything, but he ain't gonna be mistreating no woman, especially no stuff like that. This is wild, man. So hey, I'm gonna have the exclusive when she gets done. We literally are chatting right now. So, yo, I'm literally chatting. Man, this is wild, man. Like, y'all, I'm just gonna do this real quick. Man, this is wild, man. I can't believe I'm literally chatting with her and she's replying. So she gonna be on the show when it happens. I'm not gonna show nothing because I don't want him. Man, this is wild, man. This is wild. So yo, I'm gonna have the exclusive whenever the situation works out. There's more to this dude, and I'm gonna tell you something. Dudes like him, it be a whole bunch of women get messed up, and then you dudes will end up not knowing this, and then you try to go holler at a sister, go holler at a woman. You thinking she cool, and then you be like, well, what is she dealing with? And it be dudes like this that be messing them up. And then you wonder why women in the community be turning up on us, why they be getting forced into their masculine energy. After a woman get treated like this, you push her into that space to where she got to like boss up. She got to protect herself because she thought a guy that's supposed to be there to protect her is the one who hurt her. And I'm not saying you have disagreements or your relationship just don't work out. That's not what's like you're not compatible and it just don't work. I'm talking about all the crazy stuff that we heard that she did. No woman should get stalked. You know, should have sugar put in her gas tank, and she be having to pay money he ain't really did. But man, this is this went to a whole nother level for me. Yeah, look, I'm putting it out here. Miss ex-girlfriend. You know, I don't want to say, you know, your name and all that stuff. I mean, I know you got your thing out there on social media, but you are under a safe haven here on my platform. And you will be allowed to speak whatever it is that you want to speak about or whatever it is you don't want to say on my platform. You will have a voice. And you're going to be safe to have a voice here because that's how we get down here at Brainwaves Advice Topics LLC. And you know, speaking of community, I'm really about the community, and I'm really about healing and doing what I can to help restore our community. And by me putting this out here about what's going on, I'm educating y'all. And you know, you never know. This might be therapeutic for the young lady. You know what I'm saying? That's gone through this. Like, this is horrible, man. This type of stuff mess with your head, and it mess with your soul, and it mess you up for a long time. And it's just not right. Like, no woman should be going through this, right? I mean, I don't see anything that she did. I mean, I don't know her other than the conversations that I had with her, but just based upon the dialogue that she's having with me, the response, I don't see anything that she's doing that would warrant. I mean, it's not right anyway, but it's not like she acting like a 304, acting like crazy. I don't see what she's doing to warrant this type of behavior and treatment. Sharina's asking a valid question. She says, can we send you questions to ask her when you do get the chance to interview her? Absolutely. Y'all send me questions, and what I'm going to do is I will run those questions by her. Okay? I want her to feel comfortable answering whatever it is that she will and will not answer. I don't want to blindside her. Y'all know I don't get down like that. So it's gonna be whatever she wants to say and do. And man, I feel like this is really a turning moment for the community. And let me make this be known. Y'all share this video. I know this is a long live stream, but y'all share this. Because if there's any other women out here in the community that, and I ain't talking about you've been wilding out and stuff like that, but if you have had these type of experiences, because what this is a classic experience of narcissism. And a lot of your so-called pimp player from the Himalayas out there operate in narcissism. They operate in Satanism and narcissism. They follow the ways of this world, and you wonder why our women act the way that they act. So if somebody's truly about community, then they need to be about it. It need to be some receipts to back it up. So I'm going to, this is a turning of the tides when it comes to dealing with narcissism. And you fellas deal with it too. So let me tell you something, fellas. If you've been dealing with narcissism, you've been dealing with a woman, you ain't been treacherous, you know what I'm trying to say. I ain't talking about just throwing somebody under the bus. It really needs to be a case of narcissism. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Come up on the show. Let me know. But right now, like I said, I'm speaking to the ladies. If there's any other women out there and you thought this guy was a nice guy, I won't say nice guy because that whole term. But if you thought this was a good guy, right? You thought this was a righteous man and he deceived you, and you are looking for help. Like I said, I'm a life coach. I have this in the description box of all my videos and I talk about this. Okay? Just, hey, it is what it is. And I wish, I pray for healing. For this lady, I pray for healing. As a matter of fact, I'll just go ahead and I'll just kind of go ahead and say it. Father God, I just pray for restoration. I pray for healing, deliverance. I pray that the court situation works out for the lady, the ex of Aaron, and I pray that you also have your way with Aaron. That he says he's a man of God, so that you truly allow him to come correct and come right. We see that there's things that he's not being honest with. So I'm praying for honesty from him, that he comes forth and that, just justice is truly served in your name and that you get glorified in the process. Thank you for allowing, this young lady to be able to come onto my platform whenever things get worked out and she decides to. I just greatly appreciate that. I'm greatly humbled for that opportunity. And just use me to allow her to speak and just do whatever it is that she needs to do when that time comes, whenever it is. So it's in your hands, Father God. These things, whatever else we ask, it's in Christ's name. In y'all's name we pray. Amen. And that's what it'll be. So, hey, I said my prayers. I put it out here. It's done. And we're going to follow. We're going to have the exclusive. And I'm looking for more exclusives. So especially, I want to hear from the ladies. We get a lot of the fellas bashing the ladies, but I want to hear a lot from the ladies as well. I'm not excluding you fellas. You fellas can come up here, but a lot of you ladies be dealing with these narcissists, and then it push y'all in y'all masculine energy because you can't let your guard down. Then you don't trust the dude. You thinking that another guy's saying all the right things, and he gonna be a narcissist just like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've dealt with narcissism, so I know. So, hey, it is what it is, man. I broke this thing down. This thing went into a direction I didn't think it would go into, and it took, we were on here longer than I thought it was going to be. I thought this was going to be 30 minutes to an hour. We about 3 hours in. So, y'all, please share this video. I'm straight up serious about this. Share, share, share. I'm not just another content creator just covering the story. I'm literally giving y'all pointers, showing you how this dude is fraudulent, and showing y'all how a lot of those ladies on the Pop the Balloon show, they already saw what's up. Right? It's a lot I could say about it, man. But hey, we gotta watch out for these dudes. Same thing, the ladies, they be on that narcissistic tip too. But hey, it is what it is. I talked about it. I thank y'all for watching and listening. Hit the PayPal, hit the Cash App, hit the Venmo. book your life coaching appointments. All of this goes right back into allowing me to provide this content and do the things that I do, right? I wouldn't be able to do the things that I can do if it wasn't for you all. So with that being said, I thank you all for being here, whether you're watching live on a replay. I'm thankful for the communication that I had with his ex-girlfriend. I'm humbled by that because I didn't think she would respond. And I just see that as that's how the Most High is using my platform to be able to allow people to heal and have a community, because this stuff needs to be talked about, right? This dude, he's very destructive to society. It's on a whole nother level I could break down on another time. But hey, I've said enough. I got other people checking for me on other platforms, asking me, hey, can I come here? Can I do this? I need to kind of make some moves, and it is what it is. Hey, so with that being said, please share this video. If there's any video y'all share this one. I need to see the views going up on this. I need to see the likes going up on this. I need to see all of that. And I'll know it by y'all sharing it, right? If you on Facebook, share it on your Facebook. If you in a forum, share them in your forum. If you in a motorcycle club, share it with the homies in the motorcycle club. I invite them too. You know what I'm saying? The homies in the biker club, they need to get love too. If you in the car club, you know what I'm saying? Share it. Other people need to get blessed by this. If you know other ladies that's dealing with this, it's a lot of women that's dealing with this. It's like, man, I was with a dude just like this and I got done the same way. Some of these ladies could be your mama, could be your aunt, could be your grandmother, shoot, could be your sister, could be your kid, your daughter, right? Could be your niece, your neighbor. I mean, it's a lot of people. Share the video with them. They'll recognize the signs. There was people in the live chat that say, hey, sound just like a narcissist. And that's what this is. This is a case of true narcissism. And he's allowing to blow up in the community. And what happens is people like him blow up in the community, become cherished, get positions in society, get established here. And then when you try to speak out about them, they like, ha ha ha, you don't have as many subscribers as me. Ha ha ha, you're not a politician like me. Ha ha ha, you're not famous like me. You don't have money and power like me. Who are you? And then people listen to that person or those people because they're wealthy and they got positions in society. And then when you speak out, they look at you as a nobody and you just hating. They twist it and spin it to make it look like something's wrong with you. So this is a real situation. Like I said, dudes be going through this with women, and women be going through this with dudes. It's gonna be more to this. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna follow up Sunday. If he popping them bottles on social media, you best believe we following up with that. I'm either gonna do it Sunday or Monday. If there's a video or a stream or any of that coming, I'm gonna be looking Sunday. Oh, you best believe I'm gonna be watching. Look, if anybody gonna be stalking at that point in time, it's gonna be me. I'm gonna be looking for that video or that live stream because I want to see how extravagant it is. We're gonna talk about how much it looked like he's spending. You know, he's gonna be bragging about all this stuff. You know, because he boasts and brag. Remember, he follows the Bible, he follows the Most High, but he boasts and brags. So with that being said, y'all, I'm gonna get out of here. Like I said, I'm truly humbled to hear back from his ex-girlfriend speaking out. And I'm not gonna say anything about her just yet, other than what I've shown. I mean, she's already had those videos out, and we're gonna go from there. And hey, if you have dealt with narcissism and you watching this video, hit me up. You're welcome to come out and speak on my platform too, because we need to expose this. And this is why a lot of our women are in their masculine energy. There's many reasons. Okay, ultimately, even if they were trying to follow the Most High and they trying to go that way, and then a dude do this like this, it just mess them up, right? And it's our job as men, we supposed to lead. Right? The head of every woman is the man. And then the head of every man is supposed to be Christ. And the head of Christ is the Father, right? That's how it's supposed to work. So we supposed to be leading these women. So if you misguiding and misleading these women, then you can't expect them to rap right. I'm just saying. So anyway, man, I'll break that down another day. I'm about to get out of here. Like I said, I got people asking me, can I jump on this? And and get with them on that and all this stuff, man. Y'all know how it is. It's that well-known life, man. I don't know if I want to say celebrity, but y'all know what it is. Content creator life. You know what I'm saying? Love y'all. God bless y'all. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming here. I know there's other content creators that are live right now talking about this. I appreciate y'all for staying with me, rocking with me. And again, please share this. Let me deal with the backlash. Just put that's on me. I'll talk to the people, but just share it. I really appreciate it. And I feel like this is a turning point because I'm really about community and making a difference in y'all lives. I ain't just about making content and just talking about it. See, I'm a life coach. So I literally get out here in these streets. Okay, this is what y'all got to understand. I get out here in these streets to change the temperament and change the circumstances, one person at a time, many people at a time, to lift your spirits up and lift other people's spirits up and do what I can. I'm literally making a difference. You want to talk about humanitarian efforts? That's what I do. So if I'm able to help this young lady recover and go through whatever it is that she's been through, hey, so be it. Father, use me. And if I'm able to help any of y'all during this process and help anybody else that may see this, same thing. So like I said, share this video, send it to people, hit the PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. Venmo's in the description box. You know what I'm saying? I'm deeply humble. Book your life coaching appointments. I talk to couples. Bring your man, fellas, bring your woman. I'll sit down and rap to both of y'all. I love talking to couples. Man, it ain't nothing like talking to couples. We can do a video chat, video recording, phone conversations, however it is. I can, y'all can send me some questions and I'll let the Holy Spirit work through me and answer those questions. Y'all know what it is. Your choice. To be worth your time. With that being said, I'm out. I got to get to all these people calling me.